Praise Rimuru indeed, Ryuma. Praise Rimuru indeed. Ladies and gentlemen of the congregation. Oh yeah, please.
Gently brush my hair.
I bumping my mic there. That's
Please
smart.
open your holy books of Rimuruism to page 91 of the physical copies. If you're on Kindle, what page?
Oh, my hair's all.
We are.
Hold on. What?
It is.
Yeah, shit.
Location. Why is it like that? I'm still stuck on location
We're
1,276 out of 5,165.
25% of the way through the book.
Yeah, but
That's
why
where we're
am I getting like robot quantifications instead of page numbers?
Page. I don't.
I'm trying to find it.
We don't have a page
arbitrary
number.
Percentages.
I didn't change anything on here. It just says location.
Well, it doesn't matter unless you're on Kindle. If you're on Kindle, it's like, oh, I
am
know
on
where
Kindle. That's what it says.
Well, I meant the audience.
Oh, I guess that's true, but.
And then we don't even have anyone for Bookwalker. Where's Shmoon? Where's our Bookwalker boy?
He's at his
or Moonwalker.
He's busy.
Here's the thing, I don't. He's at his cousin's birthday party, which I don't understand because I have asked multiple people today. I was like, wait. Am I the weird one because I don't ever go to cousins' birthdays? Also, I'm an adult. I'm an adult. As a fellow adult, do you attend cousins' birthdays? And they're like,
I guess it just depends on the relationship.
No, we just like.
I just tell them happy birthday.
Yeah, that's like you just call.
I don't live near any of my cousins,
like,
so maybe he lives close enough to his cousin.
I live near my cousins too. Like I live near my.
Do you have a good relationship with them?
His cousin could come.
Okay,
on the stream.
Yeah, but
I guess it depends on how good.
Happy birthday! You're live in front of 13 people.
Yeah, dude, I live near my cousins too, but like, my cousins are also fucking adults.
I mean, I guess I have I don't know. That's weird.
Lives and kids.
It depends.
And shit
lives
like
on the line.
They have lives and they have kids and significant others. I don't fucking go do birthday parties with them.
You poor soul.
And even if
I don't either. So,
also, if they were children, I wouldn't go to their birthday party either because that's fucking creepy.
But Uncle Richie, your little cousin really wanted to see you for his birthday.
Ew. No, dude. I'm a grown-ass man going to a child's birthday party. No.
You can just come for cake and that's it and just leave.
No.
Like, hey, can I get some of that?
You drop off the presents. Like, all right, I gotta go. Bye.
Okay, first off, I'm broke as a joke and don't need to be spending my money on someone else. Secondly, but like, I don't understand that if they have kids, do they really have lives? Agreed. Second, does the birthday party have an open bar?
There was a comic that I was reading earlier today. On the wall.
I was just like, are they a really close family or am I the weird one? Because I'm just like, you're like,
I think it just depends.
Yeah.
I went drinking for one of my cousin's birthday parties with them. That was pretty fun.
Because here's the thing. I legit do consider myself the weird one because I don't have like close familial attachments. Like me personally,
that might be it.
I don't have close familial attachments. So when somebody says shit like that, I have to confirm with other people, hey, is this normal? Because I don't fucking know.
I think it's just, it is what it is, you know? It's like, if you're close with your family, it's okay. If not,
there's no like written rule about that, I don't think.
Here's the thing. This isn't a I'm being judgmental thing. This is literally a I don't fucking know thing. Because
no, it's okay.
I'm literally one of those people that I can sit at home for Christmas just playing video games and not do actual Christmas stuff and be completely okay with it.
I mean, that's fine.
Yeah, like I can not do family gatherings for an entire year's worth of holidays and be completely okay with it.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is.
Like,
you know?
I can skip out on a whole year's worth of family events and be completely okay.
Well, I mean, you got your own life, so I mean, that's up to you. You know, that's your personal decision.
No, dude. I've done that for multiple years while I was in the military. I have skipped out on that stuff.
Oh, you got your pop filter.
Yeah, I forgot to install this.
I have used a pop filter. I don't have it on my mic currently. Maybe I need to put it back on.
I'm not skipping out on family. I thought that was normal. I don't have like deep familial connections. What a lot of people are like, they get homesick or they miss their parents and stuff like that. I don't have that. I just
That's fair.
don't.
I had that.
A lot of that. I understand that a lot of that had to do with the fact that I grew up a lot of my teenage years and stuff. I grew up away from my parents, outside of my family and my household. I was
there we go.
I was outside of my family household. I was like in rehab for a lot of different stuff that I won't go into, but I was not in my home environment. I am aware that my teenage years were not what anybody would consider normal. I was in and out of like hospital, rehab. I was
good dude.
Hours away or
not
cities
that, but,
away. I was in freaking group homes and stuff like that. Like I was not around my parents, or I was living with my grandparents. So I was not with my parents, and then I was in the army. So like I did not spend a lot of time with my parents. Like I did not live with my parents until I was out of the military.
I mean, it's fine. It is what it is, man.
So
it's
yeah,
just like you live your own life. You got your own thing to do, man.
So like
nothing wrong with it.
I am
I don't think.
I am hyper aware that I do not have that emotional connection, and like I just don't have the familial connection that most other people do. I just don't have that. I don't.
It's fine.
Oh, wow, yeah. I don't think I actually can make it reach with this.
Yeah. So I'm just like, what is normal to everybody else is not.
I mean, what even is normal anyway? It's just like, okay, a lot of people can do it, but that doesn't mean it's normal. You know, it's like it's whatever.
When I say normal, though, you understand what I mean. I'm not looking for justification or whatever. I'm just saying what is common.
Okay, that's a better word for it.
What is common amongst most family units is not something that I exhibit. Then, anyway.
Okay, I'm gonna try like that.
Hey, EC! Haven't seen you around in a while.
Hello.
Holy shit.
Hey!
Oh, he's been around in a couple other streams, but he's mostly rated from other places, so.
Gotcha.
Hi. It's good to see you.
But yeah, so
here you can have a silica package.
That just literally came from like a place of genuine curiosity, because like I don't fucking know about that. I'm like, is that a thing that's like common? Is that a thing that's normal? Because I don't fucking know.
It just depends. That's the best answer we can give, I feel.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, either way, it
depends on how the cousin feels about you and you feel about the cousin.
I don't interact with my cousins a lot, I guess. Maybe
the only times I really do during my life are just during family gatherings, so very rarely will I talk to them.
I was just curious about that.
I haven't talked to my cousins for years.
It's been a while.
We've spent way too much time in the interim not actually doing the actual show, so I'm gonna go ahead and skip right to it. So quick introductions. Hi, I'm Richie. I am the asshole that writes and directs Slime Abridged. So if you're mad about Slime 9 not being out, I'm the guy you yell at.
Yelling! There.
Yeah. As for the reason Slime 9 is not out yet, the biggest reason why it's in slow mode is I have to replace my motherboard. And that's not going to be cheap. That's going to be about $94, and I don't have the money for that right now. So, and the reason it's going to be $94 is because I had to add on a I had to tack on a 4-year insurance warranty. I had to add on a 4-year warranty, and that's not cheap. So I mean, it's actually cheap as far as motherboards go, but yeah.
I mean, if it does what you need it to do, then yeah.
It is.
Why the warranty though? I'm curious.
Why the warranty? Because
I mean,
if
something takes a
bro.
shit, that's his entire paycheck, dude. If it takes a shit,
bro, if it arrives and it's fucked up.
Oh, that's DOA. You can do an RMA for that.
Well, yes.
Dead or alive, like the video game.
Yes.
Yeah.
But if at any point in time, if also at any point in time something messes up, I can get a replacement.
Yeah, that is true. Because I think when you first order it, they won't do it after 30 days. So I can understand 4 years.
A 4-year replacement, and then I don't have to spend money on a replacement. But also, one of the things that we're working on is Revan and I are talking about Content House, and one of those things about a Content House is getting a second computer, so having one rig for gaming and one rig for editing. And so the editing rig would be this computer and getting it a nice upgrade, and then after that would be a dedicated gaming and streaming rig. So
yeah, that's normal.
Yeah, but like the editing rig would be full-time.
Business computer.
No, not business computer, because business computer would be low end, and editing rig would still need to be at least middle end.
Yeah, so that's fair.
I'd still have to get a decent, at least a better graphics card, better than what I have, which is just a 1080. I'd need at least.
Yeah, that's what I had for a while.
I still have that.
I'd still need to be.
I still do, actually.
I still need to have something better than that. Probably a better motherboard.
A second 1080.
Better RAM, better CPU.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Processor's not
better gaming mousepad.
Well, no, the mousepad's fine. I don't need all that.
No, just kidding.
Don't get the motherboard at the soup store. Well, yes.
Why are you getting a motherboard at the soup store?
Why are they selling it at the soup store?
Fuck you. All right, anyway. So, that having been said, it's not going to be cheap.
Especially if you're talking GPU.
We're taking donations at the POM Foundation. Poor old me.
Foundation.
Poor old me.
Prisoners of More.
Prisoners of More. Yes.
So I'm gonna go ahead.
Poor old me.
Not really coughing.
It's not going through Fat Dog. The Fat Dog donation is for a different thing to help out Tony with his medical bills.
His surprise medical bills.
His surprise medical bills. That's a separate thing. I'm just letting you guys know about it. If you want to help out, you can contact me via Discord. If you want to help out with that. But yeah, that's the thing that's slowing down Slime right now. And since I'm the one that has to edit the credits for Slime 9, and that's the last thing that has to be done on Slime 9, that's basically it. That is the thing that is slowing everything down.
Just the credit scene?
Yeah, that's straight up what it is. I'm the one that has to put it all together.
I don't know how to feel about that. I feel mad, but also like it's kind of funny at the same time.
Well, I had it pretty much.
It's like close.
I had it pretty much almost all put together. Well, that, and we have to get the singing all done. But
okay.
Yeah,
I was gonna say like
the people to do
if
that.
It's just the credits, it's like
yeah, you have to round up the people and then edit it and all that.
I'm
So
the one that has to edit it and render it and all that shit and like.
Oh yeah.
Make it clean.
I have to put it all together in the video editor, and then render all that shit and everything. And,
I heard DaVinci Resolve's actually picking up some steam lately.
But the problem is my motherboard is dying so much that
it will not register your key inputs, right?
It barely registers my keyboard anymore. My SATA ports are dying.
Yikes.
So yeah, that's how bad it is.
Is there? I would say like you could probably get like an expansion card for like USB expansion for that, but if it's, I don't know what other issues are going on with the motherboard itself.
It's not USB expansion. The SATA ports are dying.
Yeah, the interface is dying is different issue.
Literally not about USB expansion.
You can just download more RAM, Richie. It's fine.
That's not
and I rub some dirt in it.
I'm thirsty.
Yeah.
Tell the motherboard to go for a walk. Walk it off.
That's
okay.
God damn it. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's basically what it is. This has been your Fat Dog Report. That having been said,
our weekly news update.
Shut the fuck up.
I also like whispering under my breath.
Whisper.
It's kind of cool.
You seen the Homer Simpson choking out Bart?
Yes.
That's kind of where we're at right now. And
who are you strangling?
One hand each.
I'm Homer. He's Bart.
Oh.
Wait, who's Bart? Who's Bart? Is it Shem or me?
Me?
I didn't say anything.
Shem has done nothing.
I said nothing.
Where's the thing where I could send him shorts or
Shimmy
whatever?
has a sock. Shimmy
with forks and a knife. Here, eat my shorts.
God damn it.
Devour mine pantaloons.
You spent the money to buy shorts and silverware. And all that. You could have just sent him money for his motherboard, you would say in the chat. I say yes.
Shim, please just fucking start reading, please.
Okay.
Please save us all.
Okay.
I have no other preamble. It's just Shim, please fucking start.
Rip this off like a band-aid.
You got it. Okay. I think we left off in the midst of this. Right?
Yeah.
Okay,
yes, in the midst of this. In the midst of Richie choking fucking fucking
okay.
That's how I really get the Palpy voice. He has to choke me.
Shim. See what you made me do?
I didn't do anything.
No, that's not cool.
You can't do that. I'm slightly into that. I mean,
joke's on you. I'm into
that shit.
Yeah.
All right.
We're starting off strong.
We got it. We're good.
We're getting the giggles out early.
Yeah. In the midst of this, we finally reached my laboratory. Looking inside, I found Veldora himself.
Congratulations, you got through a sentence.
I don't know why I said it like fucking plankton. My laboratory.
I gotta say, it was Veldorable.
I wanted to say, as soon as you finish saying laboratory, I'm like, yes, it's over. We finally got one sentence done. We've actually read something today.
Yep, we did it. We can close up shop, guys.
All right, bye, guys. That's been the stream.
All right. Looking inside, I found Veldora himself busily assisting Ramirez. Another day of honest work by the looks of it. Considering how much Ramirez used and abused him, he was proving to be a very loyal dragon. Veldora is working? See? I told you. Even with all his complaints, he was still lending Ramirez a hand. He was awfully kind to her. Maybe he liked her habit of calling him master. He always did what I asked him to in the end, but it was even easier to keep him in line if you buttered him up a little. By dragon standards, he was a pushover. Vesta was there too, despite his responsibilities modifying the elemental colossus on floor 95. I said we were short on people, so maybe he decided to put my job first? Ramirez and Veldora were having fun, flashing evil grins at each other. But Vesta looked exhausted and in dire need of a break. Excuse me. I wonder if he was all right. Hey guys, how's the research going? I said hello as I stepped inside. Vesta stopped whatever he was writing and stood up. Sir Rimuru. No, stay where you are. Hey, you doing okay? You look kind of worn out. Hi, welcome back.
We just started.
Richie's gonna be glad to see you. Hi. Did you save us some cake?
No.
Oh, okay, well.
The cake was
my cousin's birthday, so.
I feel like he would have lied about the cake anyway if he said he had some.
Yeah,
maybe.
I was gonna say.
No. It's the cake is a lie, not the cake eater.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
I'd like to say I'm okay, but this kind of research is rather taxing on the mind. Sounds a bit hard to talk about. I considered asking further, but Veldora interrupted. Well, Rimuru, I'm pitching in here, as you can see. I normally wouldn't, but Ramirez insisted, of course. Thanks. It really does look like she could use more help. My research was treated as top secret. I couldn't bring in researchers from Floor 95 for it, so I could only show it to people I could trust. Well, no, I could only show it to people who wouldn't bitch at me about it, more like. After all, I was preparing a small army of bodies to implant demons into. Research or not, people might see it as a military threat, so it's better not to let people from other countries know. Oh. Hey, Arimaru. I've been waiting for you. The Master's been helping me in a lot of ways, but I still need to fill up my open spaces fast. I thought you'd say that. So I brought along some help today. You know this guy, right, Ramirez? It's Dino, a demon lord like us. And it sounds like he wants to help out starting today. If you need anything, ask him, okay? I doubted Dino had my academic knowledge, but anything requiring muscle ought to be up his alley. It's not like an amateur could assist at research lab anyway. Chances are he'd be doing things like moving stuff around and collecting data, but we needed people to cover the more basic tasks like that, so he could still be useful. Dino looked around the room, curious. Name's Dino. As you know, I'm a demon lord, more or less. I don't like working, but I've got no other choice, so I'm going to help out here. Thanks in advance. A pretty listless way of introducing yourself, but that's all right. At least he was willing to pitch in. I moved on, discovering why Vesta was here and what they were up to. Vesta was at my lab on floor 100 because Ramirez kidnapped him, basically. As expected, there wasn't enough staff on hand, so she placed a temporary halt on his work and put my own project first. Vesta didn't have any say in the matter, but I'm not sure what I could have done. We needed someone to fuss over the details of organizing documents and collecting data. Beretta handled the physical labor, while Training was taking care of Ramirez and managing her labyrinth. Veldora didn't want to help out with any of that, so Vesta was the next best option. You can afford to ignore the elemental colossus for now? Well, not really. But once we're done with this, Trainee's sisters can have bodies too, right? I figured we could kick off development from there. That did seem more rational to me. Sorry you got it so rough, I told Vesta. He shrugged and gave me a childlike grin. Part of me wants to see the Armored Soldier Project to completion, but this research has its gratifying aspects as well. I guess he had mixed feelings about it too. He had a valid complaint, but being involved with this research made him happy too. I guess, as a scientist, he had his own internal conflicts, and they were helping him rapidly mature. He looked a little surprised to learn Dino was a demon lord, but he recovered almost instantly. All the surprises Tempest offered must have given him a protective shell of sorts. As talented as he was, I figured he'd want to devote himself to his own research. But maybe that's not necessarily the case. No, he was just worn out because of this research. But, indeed, I hope to continue with the research here. These space bodies you're trying to create, Surimaru, I'd like to see them completed. There's a new surprise every day. I almost hate to lose time to sleep. He didn't try to hide his excitement. I guess his haggard look was just the result of sleep deprivation. There were magically driven ways to refresh oneself, but it wasn't an all-in-one solution. You still needed to take breaks, so you couldn't just go on forever. So I decided to order Vesta to rest for now, since Dino happened to be here. He'd be able to handle any miscellaneous task for the time being. So Vesta was now explaining the work to Dino. Hopefully they get along all right. Dealing with a new demon lord sure didn't faze Vesta anyway. Now, Sir Dino, not to hurry things along, but would you mind assisting me? Huh? No, not huh. We only have so much time. But I'm a demon lord. So? With a sigh, Vesta kept a steady gaze on Dino. Listen, whether you're a demon lord doesn't matter here. Look at how much fun Sir Veldora and Lady Ramirez are having with their work. I can see that, but I'm glad you understand. Now let's begin. Okay. Vesta's a strong guy. I watched them for a while, but it looked like they'd be okay. I decided not to worry about them. Now for our research results. I know I promised Diablo and everything, but preparing 1,000 physical bodies took a ton of effort. One idea was to craft a Magisteel doll like Beretta and then make copies of it with Raphael, but this sounded like a slog to me. At the same time, however, painstakingly crafting each one was out of the question. So I came up with another brilliant idea, a facility that could manufacture mass quantities of these bodies. For this, I prepared a set of reinforced clear glass capsules, around 3.5 feet wide and almost 10 feet tall. I call these incubation capsules, and as the name suggested, they were meant for growing monsters and other organic matter inside. Each one was filled with a liquid solution, water from the sealed cave's underground lake internalized inside my stomach. This was magic water, infused with a high concentration of magicules, making it useful for diluting or strengthening all kinds of medicinal effects. Medicine
effects.
Yeah, medicine effects. Each incubation capsule included a port for magical injection, letting people add more at any time. We could freely adjust the concentration of the water magic to best suit the monster we're trying to generate inside. If that concentration dipped down too low, our system would automatically inject magicules, keeping the count at a predefined level. So this is like the magic equivalent of like those water glass bulbs that you put inside the plants. so that when it needs water, it just kind of sucks it back in.
Oh yeah, like they get
that's
the
genius.
full of air you see pop up.
Yeah, that's genius. I had 1,000 of these capsules ready. Part of me felt that crafting all these was about as much work as just making the damn bodies myself. But I banished the thought. It's all about the spectacle. It was a blast designing them anyway, so I had no regrets. So now we had a chamber lined with incubation capsules. It was quite a sight. We also knew from our research that generating monsters required that certain conditions were met. Just filling a capsule with magicals wouldn't cut it, no matter how much you had. But if some other element was included, an element that would enhance and manifest itself in the monster who resulted, the story was different. Let me explain. Assume I put a snake in the incubation capsule. The magicals inside would kill it, but its body would melt, mix with the magicals, and become reborn as a tempest serpent. From a common snake, you now had a creature of A- rank, which should show just how dangerous one of these capsules was. The monsters these capsules produce are thus guaranteed to be several levels more advanced than what Mother Nature would create. You'd have these powerful, refined bodies, perhaps because we kept the magical concentrate at just the right level. However, some monsters born this way would quickly collapse and die. Body stability, as it were, seemed a matter of luck. We had room for improvement, to be sure, but I still wanted to use these capsules' features to produce 1,000 demon bodies. So, how have things been going? Perfectly, Rimuru, and you know my research has been moving along too. I look forward to seeing it. Wait, what's that? When I saw floating in the capsule, it made me laugh. It was amazing, wholly unlike anything I expected. Personally, I thought we'd just make skeletons out of magisteel and toss them in the capsules, producing the base for a bone golem. Its artificial frame would minimize the risk of collapse, and it wouldn't be infused with a soul either. The magicals in the liquid would just crystallize on the bones, so I thought there was zero chance it achieved sentience. There was no need for intricate design work, unlike with Beretta, because the demons occupying with them would use their own magicals to customize them to their liking. Or so I thought. Floating inside the 1,000 capsules here were 1,000 bone golem bodies. That much was certain, but each one of them had assorted work done on varying sections. The area around their hearts stood out the most. In the middle, where their hearts would be, the spirit core beat a rhythm instead. It's my idea. With a strong core like that, I'm sure the monsters using him will be stronger than ever. Ramirez, smiling, seemed to see this as no big deal. Preparing 1,000 spirit cores had to be a pain in the ass, though. I didn't need much time for that, but unless you had a real interest and passion for it, it was too rote a process to enjoy very much. That's why I chose the simplest method for making all these bodies, but that wasn't good enough for Ramirez. She put in the hours required to produce 1,000 of those, and each one had a pseudo-soul inside of it as well. It even featured tech we cribed from the Thalian homunculi. Beretta had no problem possessing his body, but Trainee's sisters might have a harder time of it. So adding pseudo-souls was probably a good idea. But that, too, must have taken up so much time. No wonder she constantly complained about needing more staff. Lady Ramirez's idea was wonderfully compelling to me, Vestas said, gazing into the distance. One look and I really just had to help out. I could see his point. With this large of a sample run, you could record all the data you ever wanted. Each fist-sized spirit core looked high quality to me when I sized them up. Fusing them with the skeletons I crafted resulted in changes not imagined in my original plan. My frameworks were magically inscribed so the magicals would form muscle groups over them too, which made it look like we had an up-close perspective on monster development like never before. Now I understood why Vesta barely felt the need to sleep. What do you think? Pretty neat, huh? Just seeing that face from you makes this project a fine success. Ramirez and Valdora seem happy with themselves. It's pretty interesting, yeah. But was this really your idea, Ramirez? What? Of course it was. What do you think of that? She was almost shouting as she puffed her chest out at me. Yeah, she deserved to be proud. I was sure impressed. Ramirez might seem like an idiot at first glance, but she was actually pretty smart. Her sense for spirit engineering was perfect, and she was studying sorceress science and paying frequent visits to Floor 95. As long as she's lived, she's had a full grasp of the laws of physics. And although it astounded me to say it, she had all the qualifications you needed for a researcher. You can't judge her by the externals, of course. This is really amazing. This was all handmade. It must have been super difficult, right? Well, kind of. These frameworks are modeled after people's skeletons, not like with Beretta's ball joints. But with an artificial heart, they really soak in the magicals and gain a lot of energy, I think. So I nodded at her impassioned theory. She was right. This probably would enhance their bodily strength beyond what I pictured. By a lot, actually. Watching these bodies in their incubation capsules, I tried picturing what powers they'd have. If I had to guess, in terms of magical energy, they'd be positioned on the upper end of the A rank. And we had 1,000 of them. I still couldn't believe Ramirez prepared enough spirit cores and pseudo-dolls or pseudo-souls for them all. She really deserved a round of applause. Several days passed since Dino's arrival. Diablo wasn't back yet, but I had a feeling he would be soon. Today as well, I headed to the lab to get those bodies wrapped up for him. Things were busy as always over there. Ramirez and Valdora verbally jousting over something. I told you, Master, if you want to encourage growth, we need to inject your magicals directly into them. Yeah, but what if that winds up breaking this thing? Then Rimuru will yell at me, not you. They were at it again. It sounded interesting, so I hid myself and watched. I was getting good at concealing my presence lately, so it didn't look like Valdora noticed my arrival. It's fine, you know how many we have, and I promise I'll put in a good word for you when you ask him for your favor. So, please? Sounded like Ramirez was asking for some magical support. But what did Valdora want from me? I couldn't guess. Whoa. All right. You better live up to your word, though. Yep. Just trust me. They had a deal, so Valdora nodded. Considering how haughty he usually acted, he seemed to be enjoying what was to come quite a bit. It looked like Ramirez put him up to it by and large, but he was receptive from the beginning. So Valdora brought a hand up to an incubation capsule and, with an apparently meaningful "ha!" infused it with magicals. The capsule was now swirling with an unusually high concentration of them. And considering the pressure, I could see how the capsule might break apart. Was this going to be okay? I was worried, but decided to keep watching silently. If it shattered, we could deal with it. I was more curious about what Ramirez was attempting. Inside the capsule, the crystallized magicals attached to the magisteel skeleton began transforming into what looked like muscle tissue. Raphael had predicted this much. It was part of the plan. But now, Valdora directly injecting his own magic force, something unexpected was about to happen. Vast numbers of magicals began to pervade the skeleton, transforming the framework itself. I could hear Ramirez say, "Oh? I didn't expect that." Which, well, that's what experiments are for. The skeleton material could really no longer be called magisteel, nor was it auricalc or mithril. Not without any gold or silver mixed in. While its strength wasn't crimson steel yet, it had risen to at least the level of auricalc. More impressive, however, was how the skeleton seemed to live, literally breathe, even, despite being metal.
Just cue the Darth Vader breathing.
You're muted.
No, well, maybe.
Mooted.
Am I?
You mooded now.
Am I?
Are you?
Or was I doing something like that, and I had to be quiet for it?
Or maybe he was just mouthing the words.
Maybe I've been eating this whole time.
You were still muted. That does not change the words.
Does it?
Not
Does
change
it
the
really?
words.
How does it, sir?
Mm. Mm.
Okay, that is rude, sir. I feel oddly left out of this.
And
There was a
you
game.
Also.
Hippopotamus. Sorry.
How dare you call this?
And Daniel
I
Radcliffe.
can't believe you just called the roadie an op sucker.
What obscure reference there?
What did you say to that poor Rhodian? Anyway. Understood. It is a type of adamant or biomagisteel. It has been transformed by the magical waves of the subject Valdora. Theoretically, one could call it dragonite.
Tight.
No, I said dragonite, motherfucker.
excuse
It's
me.
now
Well,
a
that says
goddamn
dragon
Pokemon.
tight.
We're now playing Pokemon. Woo!
It's now a Pokemon.
Shim, bring out your Switch.
I do have it, but it's up there.
I
I'm
thought,
finally getting it.
I thought
Yeah.
as an Arceus, you would approve. But no, it
Look,
seems you
I approve when the words are there, but the word is
No,
not
no,
there,
no, no.
okay?
Praise
seems
for hashtag
you-
praise
finally have
Arceus.
it now.
It seems you have rejected your own religion and must now be shunned.
That is not how that works. I know more about
Yeah.
archaeology than you do. I created the damn religion.
Uh-huh. Shun him, Shim. Shun him. You didn't create the religion. You didn't create the religion. My friend, one of my friends created it. And then I gave that title to you.
Mm.
That title
Oh,
can
shoot.
be taken away.
Regardless, I
boy.
still know more about Pokemon than you do.
So, that doesn't make you the leader and true founder.
The Lord of Arceus.
That doesn't make you the leader and founder of archaeology.
Whatever. Regardless.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
How
We're still
many
Says
times-
Dragon
How
Tight.
many times have I been led astray while playing Pokemon Arceus?
It's okay. There's another. There
How
is
much
not
you
talk
played
another.
about
of it,
those.
actually.
Let's not
There
talk
is
about
another that you
that.
could worship right here.
Ah, yes.
There is
That's
another
right.
that you can
Thank
worship.
you, chat. Shun the non-believer.
Mm.
Yeah, that's
Don't
right.
tempt me.
Join the heretics instead.
Yeah,
Come
that's
here.
right.
Yeah.
You probably
Burn the
worship a rye.
non-believer.
Anyway, continue with the
Okay,
reading.
okay.
Continue with the reading.
I see. To me, it looked like Ramirez was groping for a way to
Whoa.
finish the bodies faster. And in the process, she'd stumble. I thought I was making a typo, but anyway, she
Yeah,
stumbled
like,
upon the
whoa,
discovery
whoa.
of a new metal, but it wasn't over yet. But Master, stop! Hmm? Oh, there are cracks in the capsule. Both of them panicked. I couldn't tell if they were geniuses or dunces right now. What are you
Yes.
people doing? I decided to finally step in and regain control of the situation. After repairing the capsule, I called for a coffee and snack break, inviting Vesta and Dino to join. Training the Dryad was kind enough to serve us. Just when we were at the good part. Oh, you didn't want any cake? I'll just let Ramirez have it then. I'm sorry, I was lying. Well, no, it was true, but just a slip of the tongue. Dino was having a snit over his work being interrupted, but he bowed his head and got back
Hold
in
on.
line once I threatened to leave him. Huh?
Groping and then slipping of the tongue. What's really going on here?
Some interesting language choices here.
Mm-hmm.
Dino was having a snit over his work being interrupted, but he bowed his head and got back in line once I threatened to leave him with high and cakeless. Oh, okay. Are you sure that's how you want to act, Dino? Some sleeping ruler you are. But he seemed
No
devoted
cake
to his
from
work at
Moon.
least. Yeah, yeah. No cake.
No cake for
At
Moon.
least. Yeah, no cake for Moon. Which was a relief. The cake not
Yeah, that
Moon
cake-
not having
yeah,
cake
yeah,
Got
was
that's
enough
not
really-
cake
good.
today.
Yeah.
Look, I
yeah.
don't need cake. I'm trying to keep the pounds off, all right?
He's
You don't
already
want a
got
cake
it-
of your
he's
own,
Already,
okay.
He's already got enough cake. He's sitting on it.
Mm,
It's called a beefcake.
Damn.
okay.
Ain't
Nice.
you right?
He's on that boost pack. Shoving people on his back.
Good. Vesta and Dino were working on experiments together, recording data from the 1,000 incubation capsules and checking out Kurobe's completed slot-comparable swords in their spare time. This was mainly thanks to my bragging. Vesta was eager to join in on this, hoping it'd help with the impasse in his Elemental Colossus modification work. Dino was using the sample cores I gave him, and Vesta was diligently recording the results. As I surmised from his attitude when he came in, Dino really liked his work. It was work, but just a thin line away from play, really. He may have whined about how much he hated a decent living, but in this environment, he was doing real work whether he realized it or not. If you find your work fun, you never work a day in your life, I suppose.
Lies.
I was gonna say, that's bullshit.
I was
That is
gonna-
absolute
I mean,
bullshit.
Yeah, that's absolute
You still
bullshit.
work to
You still
do.
work,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Yeah,
but
it's still
Still
work.
doing
It's
it.
Work
just
is
more
work. Yeah.
tolerable.
just because
Yeah.
you enjoy it doesn't mean it's not still work.
Still a
Fucking
lot, yeah.
lie.
Anyway, yeah. After spending a few minutes relaxing, I turned to Ramirez and cut to the chase. So, Ramirez, why are you in such a hurry to create a complete body? Oh, she seemed hesitant. Trainee stepped up to defend her. Wait a minute, Sir Rimuru. Lady Ramirez is devoting her all to helping my sisters and our friends. I didn't intend to criticize her, but Trainee must have thought I was angry because she was already arguing Ramirez's defense. That's always how it worked. Trainee was just way too lenient with her. No, I just want to know the reason. I'm not mad at all. Well, Ramirez, I tried to put Trainee's mind at ease before continuing. Looking back, I was probably moving too fast. You know, I have a lot of adoring fans, so I wanted them to have their own personal bodies ASAP. That'd make them a lot happier and stuff, and I'd have more personnel, and then everybody's good, right? Awkward as she seemed, Ramirez did have a point. Even without bodies, the Dryads could work and operate within their labyrinth. Treants, on the other hand, didn't or couldn't. They could manifest themselves nearby the trees, or that were their main bodies, but they couldn't venture anywhere that tree wasn't in view. Without a body, they'd be discharging magicals like mad, a major drag on them. Even Dryads faced a drastic cut in power once they were too far from their real bodies, and they were on the upper echelon of A rank, a level above high-end Magicborn. The lower-level Treants couldn't expect much at all by comparison. As Ramirez reasoned, the bodies in these incubation capsules would give physical freedom to both the Dryads and the Treants. Thus, she was surreptitiously, excuse me, I thought it was serendipity. Okay. Surreptitiously completing and borrowing a few bodies for herself. Well, if that's all you wanted, why didn't you ask? Diablo's not back yet, and I don't even know exactly how many demons he's bringing with him. We can always make more if we need to later, so let's get the bodies ready for the dryads first. Oh, are you sure? Of course I am. Thank you, Rimuru. She flitted happily in the air, doing a few laps around me, but this suited my purposes as well. We really didn't have enough people training yes, basically. But this suited my purposes as well. We really didn't have enough people. Training sisters and the other dryads were working hard maintaining the labyrinth, which was tough work in itself. So clearly we didn't have much of a safety net. At this rate, we were all bound to burn out and screw something up. The labyrinth was open day and night, after all, and we needed to set up the proper ship system to deal with that soon. With these bodies, even the tree ants could be A-ranked creatures, able to hold their own in the labyrinth. If they managed to wreck their physical bodies somehow, they'd be safe. They were just possessing them, is all. This would likely only apply within Ramirez's labyrinth, which was as far as their thoughts could travel, but that was good enough. The dryads, meanwhile. So, yeah, I figured we could make Tria, Doroth, and Alpha, and the others into Dryas, doll dryads like you, trainee. Are you sure about that? Even before I could finish, trainee latched onto my proposal with astonishing speed. You're sure, Rimuru? Ramirez was similarly uneasy, leaving Dino and the rest in the dark. Am I sure about what? Evolving creatures to Dryas doll dryads takes a ton of work, doesn't it? Oh, kind of. But I owe them for all their efforts, and I'd like to have them keep helping with the labyrinth, so... Yes, but we've been granted a place to live already. Lady Ramirez has agreed to work with you, Sir Rimuru, and as her servants, we are only carrying out our promise. Trini sounded apologetic, but her help around the labyrinth was a massive boon. To pay for that, I wanted anyone involved to evolved to Dryad to have the chance at an independent body. It involved handcrafting a body for each one, but in a way, making handsome-looking male and female figures was a hobby of mine. Okay. Besides, just reusing the bodies I was making for Diablo seemed trite. Dryad bodies really demanded you make them with wood, I thought. No, you really do help us a lot. I'd like to help or like you to keep up the good work, so please don't be afraid to accept them. I'll let each one of them decide whether they'll use one of the bodies here or evolve into a Dryas doll dryad with the bodies I carve for them. Trini eagerly nodded. Ramirez, next to her, was grumbling along the lines of, why is he kinder to training than me? I'm like that, but I ignored it. After the break, Vesta and the others went back to work. This might be beyond my knowledge, but it's fascinating. It's fascinating. I have a job, and it's time to carry it out. Let's go, Vesta. All right, Sir Dino. Dino, emphasizing the fact to nobody in particular that he was working, took Vesta out of the room. I'm not sure he had ever worked before in his life. He was clearly a worthless grifter, but he was making an effort for me, so whatever. I guess I'll go back to my own work. Wait, Rimuru. I have a favor to ask. Oh, wait, hold on. That is... Okay, it was Valdora. Wait, Rimuru. I have a favor to ask. Ramirez, time to fulfill your end of the bargain. Great. This was bound to be some insipid, time-consuming favor, so I was trying to flee before he could say it. Valdora was waiting for just after the break to bring it up, wasn't he? Now, to tell you the truth, Master says he wants an assistant, and I'd love to have more people around, so, if I could be assigned one too, just as insipid and time-consuming as I thought. Here we go again. We're already aching for people, so I wasn't about to give Valdora another playmate. No, look, everyone's busy here, so there's no time to give you someone to mess around with. Wait, Sir Rimuru. Or, Rimuru, you have the wrong idea. Currently, I am assisting Ramirez guarding the labyrinth and performing a number of other important tasks. I don't see the harm in someone available to help me relax, to soothe me, and sing my praises. Ramirez was nodding in this heartfelt defense, but considering the conversation I overheard earlier, I think I'd have to disappoint them. Well, sad to say... Wait! I was interrupted again. Valdora was hell-bent on getting my approval today, wasn't he? Guess he wasn't backing down. To be honest with you, ever since I was in your stomach, I have had someone I feel confident in calling a companion with me. I dearly hope you will deign to grant a body to him as well. This came out of nowhere. I had no idea who he meant. What kind of acquaintance was this?
Understood.
Oh.
It is believed to be the high-level magic-born Ifrit.
Huh? Why is Valdora friends with Ifrit?
Report. Due to an intervention with the subject Valdora at the time, Ifrit was subjected to the same predation into isolation.
That's cool. We haven't seen him for a while. According to Raphael, when I took Ifrit from Shizu and consumed it, it was taken to the same space in my stomach that had been isolating Valdora. Since this presented no obstacle to taking Ifrit's data, Raphael, the great sage of the time, let this pass without comment. It wouldn't have bothered me either, in fact. I never even noticed until now. Thus, I guess Veldora and Ifrit had been fostering a friendship while I wasn't paying attention. Oh, so you want to revive Ifrit? How nice of you to understand so quickly, Rimuru. Veldora seemed happy about the idea, but me, I had my misgivings. Ifrit did not get along with Shizu, to be sure, and besides, he worked for the Demon Lord Leon. If I had resurrected him, would he even try to cozy up to us? The thought prevented me from just deadpanning sure to that. You don't want to? Please, Rimuru, let me ask you as well. I want you to make my master's dream come true. Veldora was acting all sad, and now Ramirez was joining the fray. Give me a break. I brought a hand to my head. This was turning into a pain in the ass. Honestly, we really did need extra hands, but to me, releasing Ifrit just made me anxious. At the end of the day, he was still much more powerful than your typical high-level Magicborn. Maybe we could beat him in battle, but if he went on a riot, we'd have a lot of trouble to deal with. And he might always flee back to Leon, too. I didn't want to wake up a sleeping dog here, and I didn't think I could be blamed for that. But didn't Ifrit swear his loyalty to Demon Lord Leon? Do you even know whether he'll serve you if I revive him? I see. No, that is no concern at all. My passion's rubbed off on him, so he's eager and willing to help. Really? It looked like Veldora was discussing matters with an unseen partner for a moment. That had to be Ifrit, right? So I guess they had some unknown method of speaking to each other. Were you just talking to him now? Yes, well, there's nothing I cannot accomplish. The Master's really something, I'll have you know. Why, he even had Ifrit summon a huge number of flame salamanders for our magic trains, so I really think having him join us would help out a lot going forward. Oh? He did? Summoning spirits, of course, was easy with Ramirez's help in the labyrinth, but once we started running magic trains worldwide, we'd likely want a go-to person handling all our salamander needs. Oh, in terms of what we stood to gain, I really had no counter-argument. And if Veldora was really willing to look after Ifrit and keep him on good behavior, well, maybe it'd be right to trust in him. All right, if you say so. I grant you permission. But you need to take responsibility for this to the end, all right? You got it. Oh, that's so great, Master. I felt like my children were begging me to buy them a puppy. In that case, yeah. Yes, Rimuru. You still have the empty husk of Cardi B after removing the core from it, right? Sorry, it's been a while.
I know.
That is the after image of my own magic force, so it'll be easy for me to work with. And Ifrit has been exposed to my aura for an extended period of time, so perhaps we could use that as its core?
No, lady, you don't get to make us do posture check and hydrate if you're not even gonna show up. No. I told you to come over here and join us for this shit, and you're like, nah, I gotta do dinner with my mom. Fam. I can't join you. So no, you don't get to fucking make us do this shit. No.
Heck, I was thirsty anyway.
Heck, Moon came from a birthday party from his cousin and got on stream.
No. You don't get to talk that shit about him and his cousin and him showing up. Because I already talked enough shit about Moon going to his cousin. So yeah.
I'm not talking shit. I said he's here.
No.
Despite that.
No. I did the talking of the shit already. So yeah. So anyway.
Holy cats.
So anyway, here's how this is. So here's how this is gonna go, Lady Chan. So instead of posture check, guys, slouch more.
Ow.
Get relaxed.
Am I even still on camera? I am. Okay.
Get as comfortable as you may.
Wait, should I go lay on the bed then?
Yeah.
You know what?
My forehead.
Okay. You know what? Actually, I think I can do that. Hold on.
Sitting in a seated position, a comfortable seating position. Not take your pants off. Put your pants
I was
back
just
on.
gonna get on the bed.
I can lean my chair back.
I was gonna do the anime, side lay thing.
And put your pants back on. Good God.
My forehead rises.
I want to put pants on.
The shemhead.
Yes.
What a shemhead you are.
That sounds like a slur. Don't say it like that.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm not refunding them. I just took the points. I just consumed the points. You don't get those back.
You know what? Hang on. I'll go one better.
All right. Shim, feel free to go ahead and continue.
Where are we looking at here?
Okay.
Oh, wait. How do we reverse hydrate? Hold on.
We
Want us to
actually cough
hydrate?
up the water.
You want us to
Just
hydrate?
pee it out. Just pee it out.
Yep.
I'll
Yeah.
get you hydrate.
God damn it! Now
As
we actually
Veldora
have
saw.
to do the posture check because Revan.
Give me some
Yeah.
good old Mountain Dew.
Damn it, Revan.
God damn it! Revan.
Why are you
All right,
ruining
fine.
our fun?
Fuck.
As
Oh, we
Veldora
gotta...
saw.
Now we actually
gonna-
have to.
Why you gotta
posture
bust balls,
check.
man?
Yep.
Fucking.
All right, fine.
Fucking.
God
Chairs
damn it,
back up.
Revan. Fuck you.
We're having fun. Why?
Yeah.
Maul is having fun.
All right. Thanks,
Wraith?
Spider.
What?
Damn it, Wraith.
Because I am
he
a.
is evil.
Revan comes in here with a posture
Oh.
check, and then Spider comes in. Damn it, Wraith.
Because I am
Why
a
you gotta ruin
stupid
our
fuckhead.
fun?
A babbling dweeb who can't lift a butterfly. I wish I was as good looking as Eddie. Sorry.
Is this a butterfly?
No.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. As Veldora saw it, this would be better for him than employing a pseudo soul.
Mhm.
And then it's
Mhm.
yeah. Mhm.
All right. Anyway,
Ah.
moving on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's your turn.
hmm
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
hmm hmm
Well,
Is
you
it-
got a line.
Is it? Oh, are you sure? Is it fine for I?
Ramirez, what is your thoughts about this pseudo soul situation?
It's really high.
No, it just reminds me. It just reminds me of what's her name from the orphanage in SAO Abridged. It's like,
Oh.
is it really okay for I? And I forget her fucking name because she was.
Yeah, I'm blanking on it.
To
Yeah.
speak. It's like,
Dude, GTFO is a scary ass fucking game.
It's just say another word and I kill Thinker myself. And it's like, okay.
Good.
Statistically speaking, that says more about you than it does about him. It's like, oh my god, I wish you had a tiny little mic to
What?
drop. I was like, oh, that would be adorable. It's like, motherfucker. I fucking love that. Dude, you do
God, I need to
realize
go
know
watch
that
what's
that
up.
whole series.
Yeah.
around the time that like the menu praise started was around the time that Yui came about, and then like I made a joke about.
Oh, so
like,
Yuri
how-
just emphasizes it.
I made a
Yui.
joke about how Yui, like if we ever did a crossover, Yui and Menu would get along, and then I was like, oh god, please don't ship the AI. And I
Oh,
was like, that'd be the
God.
worst. I was like, that would be the worst ship because like, god damn it,
AI shipping.
because if they
Cortana and
combine-
Microsoft Sam together at last.
because literally if you combine their names, you just get Menui.
hmm
Oh.
Also,
Menu-y.
you said Microsoft, Sam?
And that,
Yeah,
and
Microsoft
literally, and then literally, I was like, God
Sam
damn
was
it,
not Microsoft.
because I was like, God
Oh,
damn it,
that's
that's
right.
adorable, Minui. And then like I was like, oh god, I took the little eyes from Hal, and I put them in Yui's. I put them in Yui's eyes, and I was
Oh,
like,
God,
that is
that
the
is
scariest
horrifying.
fucking thing I've ever seen. I
Why
love it.
would you do that?
All right, chat.
Because I'm
draw that
evil.
shit.
Fuck.
No, I've already
kidding.
done it. I've already done it.
Because
It's
he's
great.
evil.
Because I'm evil, Ifrit. I'm
Draw
free,
more
free to
shipping.
incinerate those who have imprisoned me. Oh God. Anyway,
Ah.
understood. The subject Veldora's opinion seems valid.
And if Raphael was agreeing, I had no room to turn him down.
I mean,
Okay, so
a
what?
little room.
Yeah.
A little room. There's a
Hmm,
little.
a little.
There's always a little.
All right,
wiggle room.
all right, Veldora. From this point forward, your opinion is now considered valid. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
No, I think it's more like, congratulations, Veldora, you had one
And-
good thought.
And there was some rejoicing.
Yay.
You had one good thought, and her name
Yeah.
was Melon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if Raphael was agreeing, I was like, what?
Smash, 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 smash.
I cut you off.
Smash, smash. You cut off
I
the
had no
schmack.
room to turn him down.
Cut off the.
I did, just
The
for a bit.
Schmanator.
All right.
That's my secret cap. I'm always schman. Sorry. Yeah. it's fine.
I'm just imagining you painted green, walking around like a model town, just like, ah!
That kind of works. You're saying I haven't done that before?
You act like I haven't.
You don't know what I'm into. You don't know.
You
No,
wait.
You
How
don't
did you
know
see
what
my
I-
high school
Yeah.
Photo.
Video. Shit.
How did
Fuck.
how did
No.
you see picture day?
Quick,
I
shoot him
thought
with
I
gun.
wiped.
Protect me.
I
Serve as
I thought I
distraction.
wiped that from the face of the internet.
Shoot him with an AK. Let's go.
Shoot
This
us
is the closest I'll get to having a
Shoulda
VTuber.
got a gun. I want to write. I need to write that parody. God damn it! I need to write that.
All right. Anyway.
Shim smash.
Okay. So I was okay. Okay. So we'll give this to Ifrit for his body then. Or okay. So we'll give this to Ifrit for his body then. I stood in front of the incubation capsule I repaired just before our break. The magic steel skeleton inside I transformed into the unique metal Dragonite and was further exposed to Veldora's excess magicules. Your average monster didn't have the chance of withstanding it. I felt that as a higher level spirit, Ifrit was up to the challenge. Ah, very good. I'm sure he'll be delighted. With Veldora's agreement, I started the procedure.
Report. Ifrit's after image detected. Transferring to the core of the... I hate you. I almost...
That's
Is
all
this
I did.
what is this Dragon Ball?
I almost said the forbidden word.
Oh,
No.
Yes,
Charybdis.
Charizard.
Successful. Creating soul vessel. Now fusing with dragon-tight body.
Oh, you
The
dropped
whole
the joke?
process wrapped
Oh,
up.
it's
No,
so
it's
tight.
it's dragon loose.
It's
You know
Tad
what-
Veldora inside.
You know
That's
what
a
it's,
loose
you
ass
know what it's
dragon.
really doing? It's Dragon D's nuts.
Hey.
Good.
I was
Got
gonna make
him!
a bridged Millum joke there, but
Got
you went that way,
him!
so nah, probably not a good idea.
Funny joke.
Joke.
Funny
That's not funny. I actually
Jokes
don't like his jokes.
Jokes on you, Spider. I am an adult.
I am an adult.
No.
No, you're not.
No,
I'm an adult in my heart. Okay.
No.
Yeah,
No, you are
just-
not.
Just not in your head.
Which one?
Exactly.
Which one?
Yes.
Okay.
I was gonna make the joke if you weren't.
Oh,
Unfortunately,
Penis joke.
you weren't around for the call where child penis was being brought up by a spider.
Why though?
I'm actually.
Why though?
I'm
I
actually
don't
glad that I
remember
wasn't a part of
that.
that.
That's because you
Were y'all
weren't in the
talking
call
about,
either.
like-
That's because
Oh,
you
thank
weren't
God.
in the
Fine.
call either.
Cleanse the chat.
Cleanse the spider.
Friends,
So,
Fine.
your
so,
Arceus, get us out of this hellhole.
so,
Mm.
so maybe next time don't ask which head. Because you may not like the answer.
Well, what if I'm talking about a Dodrio?
No.
No trio.
Yeah.
That is a bird.
Diggity,
Though.
diggity.
No.
Trio.
Dig,
I understand.
dig.
Trio.
Talking about a
trio.
Doduo.
Trio.
Or
Yeah.
Magnemite.
What am I hearing?
Yeah,
Is there
yeah.
not?
Or
What I'm hearing is
Us
there's not
rambling.
enough alcohol this
Magnet
stream.
ton.
Yeah, that's true.
Or the
Clearly-
Hawaiian Diglett.
Clearly, drunk
Love
Jesus
trail.
did not get the. Clearly, drunk Jesus did not get the alcoholic cake.
I am not
He
drunk.
did
enough.
not
I
get
can
his
fix
hug.
that. I can absolutely fix that. You want me to fix that? I will get drunk.
You want the
I get some rum
alcoholic
cake.
cake?
Exercise, but you know what?
You want
Do
the
what?
rum cake?
Bro,
Rum cake's actually pretty
how
nice.
is that a question? Yes, I love rum.
Rum cake's
But
pretty
you
nice.
didn't have rum cake.
Sadly,
Mhm.
no. It wasn't my birthday. I didn't get to choose.
It was his cousin's birthday.
How old is your cousin?
Same age, born the same year. That's why we're so
Oh.
close.
So he can have rum cake.
So,
Yes.
Or
yeah,
she.
So why was
I don't
why
know.
was there
Yeah.
not rum cake?
Because he's also an educator and he works tomorrow.
Ah.
That's no excuse. In fact, he should get
What?
that because he's an
He's
educator.
The educator is not what's
Kidding, though.
keeping him. The works
Yeah.
tomorrow part is
How old are
Oh,
how
okay.
old are the students that he educates?
elementary, which means yes.
Oh.
he
Yeah,
drinks a lot
which
more.
means
when
This
he
comes in.
does.
Hey kids, let me
Actually,
tell you about
which means-
Well,
Reaper.
which means he
there's
needs the
another
rum-
level to it.
Which
There's another
means he
level to
needs
it
the
because
rum cake even more.
there's still another level to it because he teaches sped.
Which means he needs the
Oh,
rum cake even
So
okay.
more.
much more.
Okay.
But the more you try to justify not doing it,
Yes,
the more
Ryuma.
Rich is going to justify it.
How do you know my order every time I go out to a bar?
Rum cake.
I'll have a rum cake. Hold the cake.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. Have a scotch water, hold the scotch. Because I don't drink.
Excuse you?
Yeah.
Oh, you poor thing.
Hold the scotch water because I don't drink a whole lot.
Look, I'll take
I only
a
drink,
rum
like,
and coke.
vodka here and
It
there.
doesn't matter what
Oh, yeah,
kind of
rum and
soda
coke.
it is. Just put rum in it.
Rum and Coke is not bad, actually.
I do vodka instead of. I should do rum.
Vodka. Okay.
I did
The
shit,
whole.
I'll have scotch on the rocks.
Where the
Just
fuck?
I'll have scotch
Hold
on the
the
rocks. The rocks.
Cav scotch.
I'll have scotch
Just
on the
the
rocks.
scotch.
Just place my head on the rocks. Pour the scotch.
Can I have some scotch?
Hold my head
or
up.
scotch on the rocks. Hold the
They've-
scotch. Wait, so you just want ice? Yeah.
There was a glass I actually bought a while ago. It came with rocks that you're supposed to put in the freezer.
I heard that
And
those
use
are
them for
awful.
that.
I heard those
Oh,
are
it is
awful.
because
like
the
it'll
reason
break
you
your
use
teeth.
ice is because it.
Yeah.
No, you're not supposed to.
Mm.
But anyways, it's supposed to dilute
Yeah,
whatever you're
but I
putting
mean-
in there, so it's not as strong. That's
I,
why you use ice.
I met a really. This is why you should not have. This is why you should not go to certain portions of the internet with like dumb drug-addled people who think that scotch on the rocks is where you're supposed to mix scotch with pop rocks.
Mm.
Oh dear. Oh no.
Oh god, that is terrifying. But
But
also,
Have
for you,
fun.
that is so valid.
I'll have sex on the beach. Hold the beach.
Hold the beach.
That's a whole movie's
What-
reference.
Wouldn't that be?
You're gonna have
I
sex
guess
on
I-
the beach?
Richie
Yeah, me
talking
too.
horror. I'm not kidding. It's like they wanna mix alcohol and pop rocks, and I'm like, bro,
No.
Yeah,
go. I'm
no.
like, you know what? I'm down to watch some science.
Science.
Weird science.
You know, I've seen. I'm down to see what happens to the volcano that we made in elementary school happen to a human body.
It won't stop that.
I'm just no.
That's like-
my money's just on which end it comes out of.
Well, you got a
Actually-
50-50
That
shot.
reminds me of the whole like trying to eat
Hey.
bananas in a thing of Sprite idea.
No. It's a 33-33 because it could come out of one, the other, or both.
Or multiple.
All right, so next time we play heads or tails, it's gonna be just call it whiskey on the rocks.
The little
Yeah.
umbrella is what makes it on the rocks.
On the rocks.
Anyway, sorry.
Yeah, I just realized that they're also making bodies, so this is very Rocky Horror Picture Show.
God damn it.
In just 7
It's
days,
astounding.
I
Time is
can make you
fleeting.
a man. You know, it's good.
All right, anyway,
Yeah,
let's get back to the fucking book.
The whole
Oh,
process
okay.
wrapped up in an instant, unlike our stream. That's Raphael for
That's
you.
like our
We had it down to literal science. And with that, right before our eyes, the body infused with Ifrit's core began to undergo
Fusion.
rapid change. The skeleton, now dark silver, seemed to be growing muscles as he watched, blood suddenly flowing through them. The skin protecting them was a dark brown, the same as Valdora's. The eyes were gold, the dragon-like pupils shining a deep crimson red. Also, this really looked like a woman. A pretty one, too.
pretty one.
Oh,
Blonde hair and a tan.
yeah. If
Now
how's
she's
it feel to come
hot.
back with a yeah, quite literally. How's it feel to come back with a new body? So this beautiful girl was Ifrit? Ignoring the question of whether spirits have gender for now, I seem to recall fighting a muscle-bound masculine figure. What happened? Trans rights happened.
For
It's okay,
real.
don't worry about it.
He's
We
like,
meet
what
this-
the
She
hell
can do whatever
happened?
she wants.
Yeah. We meet for the first time in the physical realm, Sir Veldora. And Sir Rimuru, I cannot thank you enough for restoring me. Ignoring my confusion, Ifrit faced me and fell to one knee. I feared his loyalty to Leon would lead to instant aggression, but that didn't seem to be a concern any longer. Sure. Glad you're doing well. I wanted to ask you something. Anything. I wanted to ask him a lot, actually, but the first thing. Last time I saw you, you were, like, more physically geared for combat? Or you looked like you could, move around a bit easier. Not to dance around the subject too much, but you didn't have such big breasts, did you? But I was too timid to say it. I just mean, how could I? Ifrit was now dressed in some kind of exotic South Asian style outfit that left almost nothing to the imagination. Ifrit's shoulders, navel, and inner thighs were completely visible, and the allure was just blowing my mind.
I need to see this.
Where's
Oh,
the
this
image?
form. There's probably a picture somewhere. Ifrit sighed for some reason. I think this is Veldora's fault, or Veldora's preferences taking form. He was about to call it Veldora's fault, wasn't he? He seemed kind of exasperated about it. The vibe I got indicated he had been through a lot. Maybe his time in my stomach wasn't all smooth sailing after all. If you think about it, he was alone in there with Veldora the whole time with no place to run. There must have been some harrowing experiences. Thanks to me, you have taken on a physical... Thanks to me, you have taken on a physical body. I hope you will not forget to appreciate this. I will not, Ifrit replied, resigned to his fate. What does he mean by your preferences, Veldora? Well, I am a higher level flame spirit, but I'm now able to exercise my powers over wind as well. My hair would normally be a deep red color, but it's taken on a much darker hue. From what I can tell, the impact of Sir Veldora's force has had a profound effect upon me. I believe the fact that Charybdis was a female type may have caused this change to me.
Report, this is correct.
Whoa, so even his sex changed? I guess it wasn't deliberate, though, so I didn't want to comment on too much. Oh,
that's another
I
tag
see.
we can add.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, I see. Well, if you're not a fan of that, I have no complaints at all, Ifrit said with a smile. No matter how it looks, this form is far more powerful than I used to be. Glad to see he was so adaptable. I suppose getting browbeaten by Veldora all this time must have made him used to things. I kind of like that, and besides, unlike when I brought Shizu within me, I detected no hostility from him at all. You don't, resent me or anything, do you? No, I don't. Inside you, I learned about a great deal of things from Sir Veldora. Looking back, I feel that I, and Shizue Ozawa as well, perhaps felt our duties and responsibilities too much. We rejected each other and were unable to interact at all. Now I can't help but think we could have found another way to overcome this. Sounded like Ifrit wasn't dragging any baggage from the past along. In fact, he was seen to even regret not working things out with Shizu. The mood was thus unexpectedly somber as we decided to all sit down and work out our future. Ifrit told me about assorted things as well. Life, as I surmised, had been tough on him. I began sensing an affinity among us. Now I was sure there was no better person to leave in Veldora's control. As he put it, while he still had feelings for the Demon Lord Leon, he couldn't call those feelings loyalty at all. Right now, he said, I see myself as already defeated and killed once by you, Surimaru. I was lucky enough to have Sir Veldora rescue me and keep my consciousness from fading away, but I feel I am a completely different being from before. I do still believe that Sir Leon is a great demon lord, but right now I only wish to serve Sir Veldora. That seemed believable to me, and Veldora never doubted Ifrit from the start. I saw no need to fret over it. All right, well, consider yourself officially Veldora's assistant now. Very well. I will stake my life and body on serving him. He definitely sounded serious. It's not that I had put the affair with Shizu totally behind me, but that was true for both sides. We needed to work past that, and in the meantime, I decided to accept Ifrit. Now, Rimuru, I have one thing to discuss. There's more. I really didn't want to get involved with anything else, but if I didn't hear him out... I mean, for real, though.
Much for
I can literally see their eyes rolling up to the back of his head.
No,
More!
Yeah.
And then there's more.
Yep. Oh, wait, there's more. Yep. I'm sure he'd harangue me about it. That's not how you say that word. Harangue me for it. What is it now, Veldora? Well, I was hoping I could give a name to Ifrit. Ifrit, you see, is not his individual name.
Hold on. I'm the one who gives names around here. I'm the demon lord.
I'm Rimuru, the demon lord of naming shit.
Raphael's with head.
You remember at the last? You remember at the last Walpurgis when you just fucking threw me to the wolves and made me name the afterglow? You motherfucker just casually just forced that shit upon me? Hello?
I mean...
Is it me you're looking for?
I can see it in your eyes.
Yeah, exactly. All right.
I can see it in your smile. Sorry.
Good.
Well, I was
and
hoping I could give a name to
calling in the air tonight.
Yep.
Oh Lord.
Yes.
I missed like 20 seconds of that. Could you repeat all of that?
No.
Go back. Make a clip. Do it yourself. You can do it. I believe in you.
Yeah, Clippers. Yeah. Can you grab that and send it to him?
If you don't mind.
Yeah, do me a solid. I lost like the last 20 seconds there.
Solid. All right.
Also, do him a liquid. Maybe a gas.
Do him a liquid, yeah.
Yeah, we need to hydrate. I'm drinking Mountain Dew right here.
Do him a liquid. It'll be a gas.
Liquid? Ifrit, you see, is not his individual name, but that of his spirit type. All upper-level spirits summoned by the spirit summon Ifrit spell are referred to as Ifrit. So that was actually a decent suggestion. The name, huh? You might need one of those, yeah, but the naming process in situations like this could be fraught with danger.
What
I personally screwed it up.
Thing to learn, by the way. His name isn't
What?
Ifrit. His race is kind of Ifrit.
So that'd be like calling Ganon like Gerudo or something.
Or it'd be like calling you human.
Human. Whoa.
Oh, hey, human, how's it going? Oh, it's going
I'm
well,
not bad,
human. How
human.
about?
Hello, fellow human.
Hello, Homo
Yeah,
sapien.
hello.
What's
Hello.
up, Homo? Hi,
Yeah, me.
Homo.
Cool,
How you
man.
doing, Homo?
Hey, that's my homo.
Yes.
Now you, my homo.
What up, my
Mhm.
ningen?
Jesus Christ.
Whoa.
Careful
Yeah,
there.
and then we get to the part where
Hey,
it's like, whoa, you
Lifero
can't use
streams
the
did that
H.
too.
All
that is-
right, my
you can-
fellow sapiens.
What's good, my Ningen?
And then you get to like, that is our word. You can't use the H word.
Jesus Christ, no.
Oh God! For all
Jesus
those who play
Christ, how
Destiny, what's up,
horrifying.
my Striga?
What's
Jesus
up, my
Christ. Striga.
Striga.
These are getting very dangerous into slur territory.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't fucking start.
Oh, yeah. We didn't
But-
start the fire, but we'll burn ourselves
then
down
you
in this
stand
house
up
that
on
we
a-
built.
Oh God! It's
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Good.
God,
But-
I'm here.
Anyway, so
But if you name sorry. But
Sorry.
if you name Ifrit right now, wouldn't that be kind of dangerous? I know you have a huge magical store to tap, but get the levels wrong, you could be in deep trouble. Too many magicals will be poison to Ifrit and even potentially damage the namer. I managed to survive all my namings more out of luck than anything. But you can accurately calculate the exact amount required, can you not? If I am pumping in too much energy, I want you to shut off the soul corridor linking us. That sounded safe enough.
report. This can be provided for.
Raphael was eager to help, likely because I was in no direct harm. All right, I'll help. Good. I knew you would say yes. So we were now naming Ifrit. Ifrit, from this day forward, you shall be known as Charis. Is it Charis?
Yeah, it was more like
Doom
Chars.
Charis.
Chars.
Yeah.
No,
Charis.
it's Chara now. It's Chara.
Charis.
Chars.
Yeah.
Chars.
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 Okay.
I'm trying to make it.
With a solemn voice.
We're not
Veldora
calling him
gives
chairs.
Chairs.
No.
What?
I said
Charis.
Chara.
Yeah.
Undertale. Fuck.
Chars.
No.
Okay.
We could make a
Chars.
pong about sitting on her later, but we
Oh,
no.
fuck.
God damn
With a
it.
solemn
Careful there.
voice. Yeah. Veldora gave Ifrit his command. Charis was now the name of Ifrit, a name that was more a contraction of Cardi B than anything resembling Ifrit.
God damn
I
it.
thought something like Iris would be more suitable. That has a pretty name too, but better keep my mouth shut with things like this. Now, via the soul corridor between them, I could see Veldora being drained of his magicals. Ifrit right now was a special A in rank, with enough magicals to be deemed a calamity level threat. He'd lose out to Shion or Benimaru, but was about equal with Soe or Geld, so he was given a name. Yes, my lord. Then by my name as Charis, I solemnly swear to serve my master, the great Sir Veldora. The name was accepted, and at that instant, Raphael shut off the soul corridor and sealed up Veldora's powers. Mission accomplished. Veldora had successfully named Ifrit, and now Ifrit was evolving. Sorry.
God damn it, stop.
Yeah. He had
Ifrit has
far,
evolved
far
into
magical
Charis.
force. He was kind of asking for it with that fucking thing. Anyway, he had
I'm not
far,
sorry.
far more magical force within him. Now he was Demon Lord caliber, a far cry from training and even above people like Carrion or Frey.
Carry on, my wayward son.
I hate
Don't you cry
He's-
no more.
I fucking hate you.
Yeah.
We definitely make Richie cry.
You're not making me cry.
He definitely
You're making
wants
me
to
mad.
strangle me.
Yeah, I want to strangle both of you now.
With both
Why
hands. Just,
God gave you two
Yeah.
hands.
Mhm,
To choke-
One for each neck.
mhm.
one for each,
One for each neck.
one for each windpipe. I don't need
Yeah.
I don't need the whole neck. You guys, I just need to get this part of it.
The jugular.
It's tiny.
No, not the jugular. Not the jugular.
Jugular is
No.
blood. The
Windpipe.
wind.
He's
Oh,
trying to
yeah,
cut
yeah,
off
yeah.
your.
Yes,
I know my biology. He's trying to cut off your asparagus, so you can't breathe.
Asparagus!
I know. You have to say those sentences serious. Like, I know my biology. He's talking about your asparagus.
Yep.
I know what I'm
I
talking
can't
about.
breathe. He's cutting off my asparagus.
Sorry, that's like a Foster's level joke.
Great.
Make sure you keep it together.
Yep. Mm.
God, he's cut off my asparagus.
It's gonna
Report.
make my pee smell later.
Oh god.
Choking Shim next. Gotcha.
Yeah, okay, I'm sorry.
Choking for everybody.
Yeah.
Oh,
Here, use
I
his
don't
mouth.
know
He'll go.
about
"Ah."
Uh-huh.
Well, I got 2 people all choking. Anyway, it's your turn.
Sound like something Goku would say. I'm gonna choke
Yeah.
your asparagus.
Yep.
God damn it.
Wait.
Now it's your turn.
Report. The upper level spirit Ifrit has evolved to Flame Lord.
Flame Lord.
Wow.
Yes, he is the Flame
Yes.
Lord.
Good. That's not my fault, I swear.
Oh, fuck.
Too
A
much
Flame
good
Lord.
shit.
Flame Lord.
God damn it.
Apparently, this is what happened when spiritual life forms attain physical bodies and
God
assume something
fucking
closer
damn
to
it.
demonic form.
Literally, I
That
get
wasn't my fault
no,
this
no,
time.
no. I get a message from Tony.
Oh.
Tony, and it's literally,
Oh.
hey, you want to voice another character that dies?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go.
Yes.
God fucking damn it.
Woo, keep it going. Keep the
Good.
streak going.
God fucking
Mhm.
damn it. God fucking
Just
damn
message
it.
him back. Does it involve strangling Moon and Sonic?
No,
If
it's
so,
more
I'm
like,
in.
no, but I got 3 other volunteers who I really want to die.
I want to see
Hello.
them die. Well, actually,
Just
2.
have
I
us
don't think he wants to
yelling
see
in the
Shim die.
microphone for hours. Just
Gotta
like,
choke
no,
'em
no,
all.
I need to make you feel the pain. It needs to be
Mhm.
felt in your asparagus.
Yeah,
Yes.
Moon, you got some catching up to do because
Yeah.
I made him want to choke me
Oh,
out
God.
earlier.
Yep.
Oh, every time we
Same.
stream, including on Sundays, I find a way.
Oh,
So
that's
you
right. You have
guys-
Sundays.
Yeah.
Dude, wait. I go, God fucking damn it. Only if I can kill Sonic and Moon and something too. Done.
Yes!
Okay. Here we
Sonic,
go.
we're getting our voices and shit.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Hold
but
on.
we're dying.
Hold on.
We're gonna be
Death
killed
by
first.
choking.
Yep, you have to.
So we have to do a Homer Simpson's parody or something.
Do it, do it, do it.
Yep.
Oh,
You're gonna
This is gonna
become.
be a great
you're gonna
intro for
become
you guys.
actual fat dogs. Yes.
finally!
Done.
I get
I just
to
love
have
how
a
that's your
death.
first thing.
I
Mhm.
get to die.
You get to
I'm going to
die.
turn into the muffin. Cause I really want to die.
You're voicing
Good.
Green Rabbit. Oh no. Oh my God.
What is?
Oh no.
You're voicing
Well.
what?
I'm voicing
Hold
the
on.
Bee Rabbit. Okay.
Oh boy.
What now?
Do I need to pitch myself up?
You know,
I need to pitch myself
eventually-
up.
this is Jesus Christ.
Squeak, squeaky, squeakerton.
I was really high.
Do I need to pitch myself up?
I can't fucking.
And it's great because I
You
don't
can
have to use
decide
any
when you
electronic shit
realize.
to do this.
That's amazing. How the fuck?
I somehow like
Mm.
over years I have been working on my voice and I have found
By
ways
the
to
way, the
make
stream
things
is
happen.
hearing all of this.
Good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Lol.
You know, this is
Like,
this is
"Hi,
kind of cool that it's gonna
Tony."
be. It's gonna be both of your first voice roles, and then
And
years from now, when
last.
you advance your career and look back, you're gonna feel so choked up.
Wow. Well done,
Oh,
sir.
best stream ever.
When you
okay.
you don't make the puns that often, but when you do,
Sorry,
now you're getting choked up.
Hey, Spider knows
I'm
me
out
a
of
little
breath.
too well.
I'm out of breath. Okay.
God.
I also
Mm.
asked that Crocodile
Mm.
murders you both in the One Piece Alabasta movie too.
Oh,
Who
cool.
would
Are
we
they
be
gonna be
playing
like
for?
drained
That's
of their
It's gonna be
fluids?
great.
Like,
Oh, that's right.
Yep. You fucking. Yep. Good.
Crocodile, I don't think that's a very good idea. No
you
one
just
asked
fucking
for your
turn into
opinion.
us.
Crocodile, why are you-
excited for everything? Damn.
I
But
should go catch up with One Piece.
we need more
Anyway,
background murder
murder.
noises. Well, we need more background murder noises.
Background murder.
We want. He's like, I really want to hear them
But
die
I really
right now.
want to die.
I don't.
Right.
God.
Oh yeah. What was
Oh,
I
should
doing?
should I try to do copy
yeah.
from the valley when I do the voice? I don't know.
Oh yeah, my job.
We have more.
Yeah, your job of
we have-
reading.
We have
Yeah.
volunteer corpses.
Yep.
I'm pretty good at being a corpse. Watch, I can be very silent.
Dies. He just falls over. Wow, he's so into the role.
Wow, he's really good at it.
Really, yeah, he's so in character.
Such great method acting. Now keep
Never
that up
breaking
for-
Yeah,
character.
Now just keep that up for 4 more hours.
Holy shit. Yeah.
Wait, I'm playing a dead guy? Hold on.
Let me get into my role.
We have volunteer
It's gonna be like
corpses.
it's gonna be like that Always Sunny episode where like they were supposed to just be dead bodies
I might have
in a
something,
pile.
But only
No,
by-
it's
Yeah,
that
it's like,
ass
what's my
stepping.
line? You're
Quickly,
a
shoot me in the
dead
face.
body.
Bow.
What's my motivation? You're dead.
What's my motivation?
Oh, I get it now.
What's my
Yeah.
motivation? You really want somebody to shoot you in the face. Face McShooty.
Mhm.
Oh,
Quickly, shoot me in the face.
by the way, guys, I stumbled onto something recently. I did not know that they did this. If you did not know, there was recently, well, I don't know how recent this was. The Yu Yu Hakusho OVAs got made. This is from the actual, this was the final arc of the actual manga, and they got dubbed. And it was so fucking nice to hear the original, the old school voice cast of the manga, actually of the.
Oh,
of
they
that
came back.
Dub, the actual old school dub cast come back from Funimation to dub this shit. Oh my god, I
That's
missed it so
fantastic.
much.
That's awesome.
That is
So
the
you got to
only
hear.
way I can hear Kuwabara.
Yeah.
Sword grow longer.
Yeah.
No,
Here, Mishy. You want to come to my house?
That's the
You're
only way I
Mishy.
could hear any of it.
Yeah.
Because, god damn it, if it's not Justin Cook being Smarmy Yusuke, it's just not.
True.
Bro.
Yeah, that's
That's
true.
the same.
Laura Bailey coming back to be Keiko. The first time I ever heard
That's
Laura
actually pretty
Bailey
cool.
Was actually well, technically the first time I ever heard Laura Bailey, it was Toru Honda in Fruits Basket, but Keiko.
I didn't know she was that either. That's
Yeah,
cool.
she was Toru Honda in Fruits Basket. And in the 2019 version of Fruits Basket that got for the remake of Fruits Basket, they brought back most of the original voice cast, but yeah, Toru Honda was Laura Bailey in Fruits Basket. Yeah, for both versions.
Cool to know. For me, she's always Lucina, but that's
We are
different.
officially casting
Anyway.
for Melty. Okay,
Melty.
Melty. You guys can't audition for that because that's a girl.
I mean, I could
That's
try.
what I figured.
I mean,
Hello, Shield Hero.
I mean, you're
you want to
you're
buy
free
me a
to
drink?
try. Go ahead and keep reading.
Shield Hero.
Go ahead and keep reading.
Yeah.
I'm not stopping you.
All right, anyway.
Okay.
How impressive. I'm glad I relied upon you now, Rimuru. Veldora couldn't be happier. With one look at Ifrit made me squint. He had undergone major changes, or really, he was back to how I remembered. The hair was still the same extremely dark red as before, but now he was male in structure again. Exactly as the time we fought each other. There were some small differences in detail, but now I think I was seeing Ifrit more as how he pictured himself.
Oh no, he's
Ah.
mid again.
Yeah. Yeah. Pfft. After I gave you such wondrous beauty, I was hardly expecting this. Veldora was already whining about it. I guess he was playing a trick on him the whole time. Ifrit, or I guess I should start calling him Charis, bowed deeply at him. Is that the case? I expected as much, but I am glad my own desires won out. In the end, however, I can always return to female form. So, if you insist upon it... No. I was just poking fun at you regardless. I have no complaint about whatever form you take. Veldora's jokes weren't very funny. Things were back to normal now. There was a decent chance Charis would have been stuck that way all his life. I better watch how I act around Veldora, too. So, how's your body feel? It feels excellent, Wait, what's this? As he answered my question, he began to notice some kind of change. Carefully, he gauged the powers within himself. This much power? He seemed shocked. Well, I should hope so. Meldora said with a satisfied smile. He had been expecting this, it seemed. It seems you have evolved into a Flame Lord. A Flame Lord? I can hardly believe this power. Yeah, if I was just resurrected and all of a sudden I had Demon Lord level power, I'd probably react the same way. But even with all that power, you're still mainly just a caretaker for Veldora, all right? In fact, with all that strength on tap, Veldora might wind up trying to take even more advantage of you. I was starting to sympathize with Charis a bit. We had gotten chummy pretty fast after all. Regardless, we had a new member of the office. Before long, Charis was just another part of the picture. Worked to the bone by Veldora and Ramirez, just as I feared, but nobody seemed to mind. Thanks to him, our work was humming along even faster than before. Hey, since when did we have someone like this working for us?
Okay, so here's
he joined
the funny
you,
part. Just think about it like this.
Hmm.
All right, it's basically Ifrit, but just more powerful, but in a lab coat and glasses.
I'm just sad
like a
that
fucking
took away
Final
the girl.
Fantasy summon with.
No,
I know.
no. Like the former version of Ifrit that you remember from the anime.
Yeah, the cool,
But like
with the lab coat and glasses.
Lab coat and like
still probably pretty hot.
But lab coat and like the square frame glasses. Yeah.
I mean, still pretty hot, I'm sure.
Bro.
Everyone looks good in glasses.
So funny.
I mean,
anyway.
he is a flame spirit.
Pretty hot. I see what you did there. Yeah. All right, anyway.
Hey, since when did we have someone like this working for us? He joined you while you were all occupied with putting cores together. But it's not like you just hired someone on. This is a spirit lord. He's got, like, demon lord powers. No, he's a flame lord, to be exact. It doesn't matter. That's not what I'm trying to say. Dino seemed pretty agitated.
Very specific.
Yeah.
Very big difference.
Jesus Christ. But everyone else got used to things quickly.
Calm down.
Well, you know these things. Yeah, for real.
What? I didn't hear it. What?
You know, these things.
Calm down, Palpy Trump.
We're gonna build a Death Star, and we're gonna make the Wookiees pay for it.
God
Jesus
damn
Christ.
Motherfucking... Technically, that's not untrue.
Yeah.
If the
Today worked the mines, so...
I think it was the Trandoshans I want to include in that as well, but I don't think they did actually that much.
Okay.
I'm not 100% on that.
Really shithole planets, yeah, really.
Yeah.
Really poop hole planet. Dino seemed pretty agitated, but everyone else got used to things quickly. Well, you know, these things happen, I suppose. They do, Vesta? Dino, if we're going to work with Rimuru and the Master here, you can't afford to let things like these throw you. I know, but... He looked less than convinced, but with the help of everyone else, grudgingly accepted it. Yes, it's best to just adapt, knowing when to give up is key. So now I was cutting down more trees and creating more dolls. Before long, I had a number of dryads evolved into Dryas doll dryads, capable of tapping their full powers no matter how far they were from their trees. Not one of them refused the offer, so now there were nearly 10 of them. They didn't have battle experience and thus weren't as strong as training, but they had a whole labyrinth to learn the ropes in. Looking ahead, I'm sure they'd be great assistants for Ramirez. Okay, I was also just about done with the bodies.
Every time it says Dryas doll dryads, it just sounds like saying Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan.
It does sound kind of funny, yeah. So, should we like shorten it to just Dryas dolls? Or
I turn Super Saiyan blue and you just die in goddamn air.
Yeah.
I don't care about changing the names. I'm just like, every time I hear it, that's what's going through my head. Just Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan.
All right, anyway.
You think you're fucking smart?
I was also just about...
Anyway.
I was also just about done with the bodies, or really the avatars. I'd be lending to the treants. They simply be possessing these bodies, the treants, yep. They're not taking over them entirely, so they didn't need to be top of the line. I made sure they were fully compatible with 100-odd treants who would now be able to explore and work in the labyrinth. That was a lot of new personnel, and now I regretted not doing this sooner. Many of the dryad bodies were female in shape, while most of the treant bodies were male. They themselves were genderless, and they told me I didn't need to worry much about this, so I made their bodies with efficiency as the watchword. If they wanted to adjust any details, they could do it themselves once they took possession. Regardless, I was told they were ready to hop in wherever their bodies were good to go, and before long, my work was complete. With the new help, we finally had a little free time to work with. Thank you very much, Sir Rimuru. I jiggled my slime body in response to Trady's words of gratitude. This was really no big deal for me.
It's more like boing.
I wanted to repay them. Yeah, boing. I wanted to repay them for their hard work, and besides, I got a lot out of the bargain. Okay, everyone, keep it up. Ramirez, if anything happens, let me know. Roger, I'll fly right over. She'd report back at once if something flared up, I was sure. But we still had work left to do. I was meeting with Riegert and Molly Mall daily, and I had a mountain of projects and proposals to approve. My feedback was required for our criminal justice system as well, and I needed to mediate over and resolve any conflicts of opinion in my cabinet. In an ideal world, I'd help all day with this research, but life was getting in the way. What I really wanted was a staff to help me with bureaucratic work. That was my main priority. I had time for my hobbies because I didn't need to sleep, but even I enjoyed a nap now and then. I had thought of myself as someone who talked big show and let everyone else do the actual work, but now I was really working, or I really was working hard. I couldn't help thinking about that as I returned to my office. Let me see.
And there we go.
Yeah, there we go. A asterisks.
Hey, Moon.
Yay! Sir Diablo has returned along with several unfamiliar individuals. They wanted to see you. What would you like me to do with them, Sir Reamer? That message had been waiting for me for quite a while. If it were Diablo alone, of course I'd welcome him right in. But he had brought strangers along. It was an annoyance, but with all the people I had around me, we needed to go through this procedure. I decided to get this rolling before Benimaru demanded he sit in on matters.
Rolling.
What?
We'll meet in the reception room. Bring them right over. The attendant briskly bowed at me and left. She seemed to move kind of awkwardly. I guess she was nervous around me. Exasperated, I asked another attendant in the room over to prepare some tea. Shuna was busy elsewhere with her own work in the daytime, although she always allotted time in the evening to prepare dinner and the like. Shion, for her part, was training Team Reborn in the labyrinth. They were apparently testing out just how immortal they were, pushing the far edges of their endurance. I heard they were going down to some pretty deep levels, so I resolved not to call for her unless needed. In their place right now were two attendants assigned exclusively to me, a pair of evolved goblinas who pretty much looked human, in my opinion. Some Shuna developed cosmetics had gained popularity as of late, and I felt like all the women around me had been looking prettier. They were first-class attendants, and I'm sure they'd be at ease around the kings and princes of other nations, although I must have been a tad intimidating. I couldn't ask for better. So I headed to the next reception chamber over, one of the rooms designed for rustic sturdiness. I figured nothing would go wrong, but no need to go in unprepared. I had zero idea what kind of weirdos Diablo would pick up for this crew. The moment I stepped in, the attendant brought our tea. Very organized, I thought. Then I sensed someone outside. I'll learn to read. Sir Rimuru,
Let me know when that time comes.
Yeah, really.
Yes,
With a gregarious smile, Diablo entered the room. Not that I'm one to talk, but a smiling Diablo is about the most evil sight I can think of. And if I thought so, I'm sure he was just as sinister a symbol to everyone else. There was just this wicked atmosphere around him, like he was always planning some nefarious deed. Today, as promised, I have brought along some people I'd like you to extend an audience to. If you could meet them for me, nothing could make me happier. He greeted me respectfully as ever. It was needlessly polite, really. But I had gotten used to it. He saw me as his sole superior, approaching me almost like a god after all. Behind Diablo were three women. He had talked about people to work under him. Were these the ones? They looked young, but I suppose age didn't matter to demons. I had no idea how old Diablo was, but he said he'd be tapping old friends, so they must have been decently well-aged. At his behest, the three girls filled in, bowed to me, and sat down on the sofa. So these are all your acquaintances? They didn't look that powerful to me.
Negative. These are archdemons, among the most powerful of demon kind. They are fully suppressing their magicules in order to pose as human.
Raphael quickly stepped up to correct my mistake. I thought I had an eye for this by now, but I still had room for improvement. I tried ratcheting up my magic sense a little, but they still seemed like normal people to me. Wait, archdemons? Even among those who could summon higher-level demons, calling for an archdemon was well on impossible. Just one of them provided a whole column of tactical strength for any army. You had to be willing to make colossal sacrifices to even have a chance at summoning one. If the human race tried it, that'd be a national level project requiring all kinds of large-scale rituals. Now I had 3 of them on my sofa. And wasn't Diablo an archdemon as well? If these were his friends, maybe I should have expected this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yes. These are the ones I decided were worthy enough to enjoy a personal audience with you, Sir Rimuru. I see. They certainly camouflage themselves well. I can hardly see a difference between them and regular people. I'm not sure even a paladin could tell these were archdemons. Diablo smiled appreciatively. Well spotted, Sir Rimuru. I told them to devote their full force to concealing their race, but you saw through the ruse regardless. Yeah, kinda, I said, giving Diablo a cool, collected nod. It was all Raphael, to be honest, but still. So, are there more? Yes, I have 7 or so others I think would be useful. He always had this exaggerated way of talking about his business. I had 1,000 bodies ready for him, and now we'll only need, like, 1% of them? Of course, I did use 100 of those bodies for the treants already, so that worked for me. Beyond that, I have a number of rank and filers whom I picture
That's
as serving
Diablo.
under the... Oh. Beyond that, I have a number of rank and filers whom I picture as serving under the people you see before you. I hope you will give them the honor of joining Tempest's forces, Sir Rimuru. Oh, there are more. All right. How many of those did you bring? I will allow them to brief you on that. It is good to meet you, Sir Rimuru. I must regretfully say that I lack a name at the moment, but I look forward to hopefully working with you. I understand that Black adores you, which I honestly found hard to believe, but now I see why. Oh? I was greeted by a beautiful woman with snowy white hair. She stood before me like a noble heiress, remarkably elegant. There was a fetching, fleeting element to her smile. She seemed so kind and gentle that I could hardly believe she was a demon. Yes. Yes, from the moment I laid eyes upon you, I could not stop my heart from racing. I sincerely hope you will add my 200 followers and me to your force. Oh no, that was still her? Okay, whatever. With a cheerful smile, the white-haired lady pledged her oath. Honestly, it embarrassed me to get complimented like this, but Diablo had already accustomed me to it, so I let it slide. Me too, and me as well. I want to offer my 200 servants and myself to you, Sir Rimuru. The energetic young lady who spoke next had purple hair and a ponytail on her side that complemented her naturally cute looks. Despite Diablo's declaration, I almost doubted whether she was a demon at all. No complaints here either. Or, who is this?
Okay, this one's kind of, yeah, there's like no complaints here either. Kind of.
Alright, more laid back.
Yeah.
No complaints here either. I've brought my own army of 200 along, and I'm ready to let you have them all. The dazzling, pompous blonde spoke up last. Diablo peeved at her act, was about to stand up before I lifted a hand to stop him. I had the impression she was trying her best to be polite with me. No need to scold her over little things. That rounded out our greetings. I had 3 girls here, each arriving with 200 people. So Diablo wanted to add 600 people to this personal force? I had to hand it to him. This was scary. He was seriously trying to form his own army. Now, each of these people has 2 trusted assistants with them. In addition, there is one more whom I thought would make an amusing addition. These 7 are accompanied by approximately 100 servants, making for 700 in total. I had hoped to assemble a team of 1,000, but regrettably, I am forced to disappoint you on that front. My mishandling of this affair truly pains me. No, don't worry about it. Let's go meet them. So, 700, not 6? That was almost too much. Thank you very much. But before that, I thought I should debrief you in detail on how I came to invite them to my side. Oh, I started losing breath. Okay. Is that gonna take a while? Well, Serena, I wish to keep you updated on my activities. And so Diablo was already beginning his boastful speech. I needed to stop it at once. Okay, I'll pass on that. I'm sure they're not here to listen to you brag at me, either. listen to you brag at me either. So how about we save that for another opportunity? An opportunity I was pretty sure would never come, of course. Diablo froze, giving me a, huh? Look. The 3 demon girls snickered. I suppose they were worried he'd talk about himself for hours too. Satisfied I was in the right, I grinned. I don't want to keep everyone else waiting either. Introduce them to me. I understand. In that case, allow us to relocate. He looked disappointed, but I couldn't spoil him. I'll admit that Diablo was a talent, but giving him preferential treatment in front of the new staff wasn't a good idea. I'd never want to be accused of playing fair, so he'll just have to put up with it. Of course, what I really feared was him talking my ear off all day, but that goes without saying. Diablo, of course, recovered quickly. As a spiritual life form, he had real backbone. You'd think that meant he wouldn't be swinging between joy and sadness after everything I'd said. But he did anyway, for some reason. Very strange. Summoning them in town may cause trouble, so let's call for them... Oh, wait, no. Summoning them in town may cause trouble, so let's call for them within the labyrinth. Regardless, Diablo had now matured enough that he actually cared about people. No, that was Diablo! Ah! Around him a little.
Oh, wow.
It seemed like something Rimuru would say. Oh, well.
Got him.
I was impressed, but I shouldn't have been. After all, if they appeared within town, they would shatter the barrier over it. You spent a lot of time and trouble on that magic spell, Sir Rimuru, so I must take consideration of that. Hearing his slightly askew observation made me realize how wrong I was. But it reminded me of something else. Here in Rimuru, the capital of Tempest, we already had a barrier deployed on an experimental basis. This was an enhanced version of the Holyfield, suppressing the magicules that leaked out of monsters. We had a lot of human visitors these days, and this was one measure we took for their safety. It was a bit of a burden for our monster residents, but not enough to affect their daily lives at all. Put up with that, and we could retain the city's magicule counts to a level humans could easily abide by. The barrier also helped enforce our laws against casting certain magic spells in town, and it also kept magical beasts from entering city limits. If anyone was big and mean enough to break this barrier, they'd have to be A rank and assign some kind of disaster level, and even they couldn't smash it with one hit. If anything happened to the barrier, we'd all know at once, so our sentinels would be able to swing into action. Even an A-ranked beast, of course, was nothing to fear without intelligence. With our well-honed soldiers, we'd be able to calmly take care of matters. My main concern was whether there were people among these 700 who could break down the barrier. It'd be child's play for the 3 women behind me, but were there any other menaces among them? Diablo tended to be a harsh critic, so if he described 7 demons as useful, they had to be extremely dangerous. Inside the dungeon, I hereby permit you to show yourselves. Nope, fuck. I hereby permit you to show yourselves. Manifest.
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 Yeah. Manifest.
Or like it's like the most manly like gathering. It's a manifest.
Awaken my masters.
It's a man fest.
Sorry. I had to.
Strike a pose.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh. With Diablo's order,
music.
7 demons appeared, 700 more kneeling behind them. I guess I should have expected this. 6 out of the 7 were archdemons. Magicule flow was regulated within the labyrinth, so it was easier for them to appear here than up on the surface. Hence why all of them were their full, ominous selves in here. These 7 demons who earned Diablo's trust, though, now these guys looked like actual demons. One among them was just a greater demon, but a special one apparently, and no doubt pretty strong too. Strong enough to pick a fight with Diablo and get smashed up in the process by the sound of it. He had guts at least, although clearly he had to be an idiot. Nonetheless, Diablo saw something in this greater demon, and if he did, I had no complaint. But enough about that. My concern was still on the first 3. These 3 archdemons each had 2 archdemons of their own, essentially indicating they had some kind of special talent beyond just their magicule count. Menu, you there?
Ramirez.
Oh, that's...
Shh. Calm down for a second.
What happened to Raphael?
I was doing something.
Raphael. Oh God, we gotta reboot. We gotta reboot it. Bing, dun,
Just call for Raphael. You get dial up.
Let's cue that sound.
Now nobody hears anything.
Guy.
For real.
All right, nobody
Fuck
had to hear
Camaro.
your annoying Camaro guy drive by this time.
Good.
Yay. All right, so I
He predicted the future. How'd you do that?
Yeah.
I did. Yeah.
He has the Monado.
Because I have a fucking clock.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Oh, yeah, that is
You have a
true.
what?
Clock.
Oh, he does this. Yeah, he does this around the same time every fucking day. Swear to
Yeah.
God. Anyway.
Because I know how to tell fucking time.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway.
What is time?
It's a human concept. Understood. As demons have no lifespan, the older they are, the more battle experience they build up. In the demon realm, there are classes of nobility. They are categorized into based on that. They are categorized into based on that. Wow, that's
There should
a
be a
weird
comma, there's not.
fucking sentence.
That is a really weird sentence.
In the demon realm, there are classes of nobility. They are categorized into based on that.
Yeah.
Those in the ruling classes enjoy exclusive levels of authority and power.
All right.
Oh? Raphael told me that demons are limited in how... Raphael told me that demons are limited in how far they can grow. Archdemon being the very top. However, even under these same conditions, they can polish their battle skills and establish themselves as superior over others. Different demons can have different strengths, even with the same magical count. That difference can come in knowledge. The drive for victory, the strength of their will, put it all together, and that's how a demon built their rep. Plus,
archdemons are further categorized by the era they were born in.
To be exact, legends whose names have been known for over 3,000 years are classified as prehistoric. Archdemons, at least a millennium old, are ancient. Beings with over 400 years of accrued knowledge are medieval. Demons who survive past 100 years are pre-modern. Those with more than a human lifespan's worth of study are modern. Newborns are called contemporary. And at the far end of time, you had the origin category, the very first of all demons.
This has been your lesson with Fat Dog about demons.
God damn it.
One more.
Sorry, it was on the other page. I was like, fuck.
Yep.
I haven't covered.
The strengths of demons are evaluated based on how long they have lived. The ruling classes of demons, the nobility, ranked count or higher, are all ancients.
Thanks for the detailed rundown, Raphael. I appreciated that bullet point presentation. Now to use this newfound knowledge to examine the demons before me. The first 3 were in the ruling classes, and these 6 were their subjects. I suppose this meant that the trio, and Diablo as well, were all very old demons, ranked count or higher. I may have been oblivious at the time, but I befriended some pretty notorious characters, didn't I? It made me shiver a bit as Diablo smiled. This group,
It's
I
crazier
feel...
than that. They're primates.
Oh, yeah. This group, I feel, boasts some aspects worthy of your attention. When I regaled them with stories of your wondrous deeds, Sir Rimuru, they all broke down and begged for the chance to serve you. Thus, I decided to grant their request and let them join me. Knowing Diablo, were they begging to serve Rimuru or begging to shut Diablo up?
No, they were crying because, like, it sounds so amazing. This man,
little column A.
slime.
It sounded like a very moving tale, although I felt like he was making up aspects of it. I took a closer look at the 7 underling demons. Maybe they had wept, but I'm not convinced they were begging to serve under me. My evidence for this was how clearly all of them had been beaten up. With the lower and greater demon in particular, I marveled at how he was even alive. Diablo really was making up that story, I thought. All 7 of them looked like they had something to say, but none of them spoke in front of their boss. They were very well trained, or I'm sure Diablo sternly warned them otherwise. From this moment, we shall ever be your faithful servants, Sir Rimuru. Please grant us your orders. The 7 of them all bowed their heads and swore their fealty, the choir of 700 behind them doing the same. 700 demons lying prostrate before you is quite a sight, let me tell you. Diablo observed the spectacle, smiling and nodding. He scares me. The fact that he was my ally made me breathe an internal sigh of relief. I'm so glad he's on my team. As spiritual life forms, demons must acquire physical bodies, or else they have to expend tons of magical force to manifest themselves. I didn't want to subject them to that forever, so it's time to get this party started. The process was really simple. First, I used Beelzebub to consume the demons. Then I called upon Raphael to combine each one with the pseudo-soul inside each incubation capsule. It worked great. Before long, all the demons had their bodies, customizing them to their liking. They'd be fully used to them in 2 or 3 days. I did run into some problems with the first 3, though. I didn't want to give them the same treatment as all the demons under them. They were apparently longtime friends with Diablo, so I figured they deserved a few perks. Besides, they were beautiful, and I'm nothing if not a patron of fine beauty. If I wanted to have them drop the demon look and appear more human without affecting their appearance, that much was a snap for me. So I offered my services. Would you like me to work on your outer appearance? Are you sure? Of course I'm sure. In that case, by all means. The white-haired beauty smiled and accepted the offer, the other 2 following her lead. With their consent, it was time to get started. It's tough to change someone's appearance without adjusting their internal bone structure. My fingers were more than nimble enough for the effort, and Raphael's calculations were perfect. Forming and adjusting their looks was a cinch for me, and once their structures were set up, some magical flow fine-tuning should perfectly recreate their looks. Fuck these sentences. I also gave them a little extra, mixing gold into their magisteel skeletons to make them orichalc. If they're friends of Diablo's, they deserved that much. In this world, gold was kind of an all-purpose metal, keenly compatible with magicules and providing durability and capabilities that far surpassed magisteel. They were literally beautiful down to the bone, and very appreciative. Thank you very much, Sir Rimuru. That was all 3 of them, but I'm not about to try that. And if they were happy, I was just as happy. Mission accomplished. Now we just had to wait for everyone to wake up. Oh, and it'll be an annoyance if they don't have names. Whoa, what are you doing in here? Hey, Rimuru. Did Diablo bring his underlings back? I want to say hi. Oh, wait. Whoa, what are you doing in here? Hey, Rimuru. Did Diablo bring his underlings back? I want to say hi to them. Whoa, look at this. Oh, that was Dino and Ramirez. Whatever. No, and Veldora. Okay. Dino, Ramirez, and Veldora had invited themselves in. Yep, I explained to the ignorant Dino. Ramirez is right. Diablo's brought his team over. They're all demons, so I have a set of bodies for them. No, I knew that, but if he did, why was he acting so surprised? Well, after all, if he's gathered this many demons together, Diablo must be quite formidable indeed. Oh, the numbers, huh? Yeah, there's a lot. Veldora seemed to have a point. If I wasn't forewarned, I probably would have been just as shocked. And not just that, I am a little surprised too. The 3 leaders over there, is it me or are they really, really old? Ramirez looked kind of put off. Dino nodded his agreement. Wait, who? So was that Veldora? I hate this. Anytime there's more than 2
that
people...
previous one was Ramirez. I know. I get you.
Okay. Yeah, I said. They're ancients in the ruling class, so they've supposedly been alive for at least 1,000 years. Huh? It's got to be more than that, isn't it? Was it? Raphael couldn't have made a mistake.
Negative. It is a difference of interpretation. With no way of knowing an exact age, estimates given are strictly estimates. If they have lived over a millennium, then it is not out of the question for them to be over 30,000 years old as well.
Fuck. I
Wow.
suppose that was true. Being over 1,000 could potentially make you 3, 4, even 10,000 years old. Raphael wasn't wrong, but it didn't necessarily have the right estimate either. Yeah, but it's hard to ask a woman for her age.
Quahahaha! I have learned that well. It leads to unwanted anger, to be sure.
Well, one's age isn't all that important anyway. If I've got a trio of ruling class demons on my side, I'm not going to ask questions. If you're fine with that, Rimuru, then so am I.
You idiot! You motherfucking
You need to ask
idiot!
questions.
See, here's
You
the
really
thing.
need to ask
Here's the thing.
questions.
His not asking questions, his like la la, his laissez-faire shit is why he's gonna get like fucking screamed at the beginning of the next volume.
I can't wait for that. Legitimately,
yeah, it's beautiful.
It's gonna be so much
fucking
fun.
Beautiful. This is why, dude. This is literally why 4 demon lords are just gonna come in and be like, "What the fuck?" Like,
What did you do?
yeah.
And they're just gonna ho hum, ho ho ho.
Ho hum. What
Funny
the
way
fuck?
Mhm.
Funny way to think about it. I sure couldn't do that. Well stated, Sir Rimuru. It's not the years in your life, but the life in your years. Am I right? Maybe? Diablo seemed eager to close the book on the subject. As embarrassing as it was for me, I followed his lead. Wait, was that whatever.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say.
Whatever.
It does sound like something he'd say. He's like, it's not the
Yeah.
years in your life. It's the.
But
life
it
in
didn't
your
have the
years.
K, because he does a K.
Yeah, that's true. True.
So, either way.
Mm.
Dino and the
Cool.
gang had almost made me forget what I was here for, so I decided to focus on what I'd name these demons. I figured I might as well keep it simple and stick with the exotic car theme. I started with Diablo. Is there a car called a
What?
Diablo?
Yeah.
Oh.
Those
Jaguar.
again, they're
Toyota.
exotic cars. They're the exotic rare types of cars.
I didn't even
Okay.
fucking know there was a car named Diablo. Okay, well,
That's
It's,
interesting. All right.
It's a specific, yeah.
Mm.
It's
not like fighting-
Diablo.
It's not like fighting power should be measured like the price tags of cars, but with the ancient demons in front of me like this, I think they deserve names like that. Okay,
Mm.
I boastfully stated at the 3 body frames in the capsules. From now on, you 3 can call yourselves Testarossa, Ultima, and Carrera. The first among them had beautiful shimmering white hair, snow-like skin, and, floating amid all that blinding white, elegant, vibrant eyes and soft red lips, which reminded me of the classic Ferrari Testarossa. Ultima was the perky lady with purple hair and a bubbly personality, and I thought the name perfectly suited her image. Carrera, meanwhile, was every bit a Porsche, blonde locks, a cutting stare, a real leader of the pack. Whoa, you can't just name them like it's nothing. Only Dino voiced any concern.
Because he fucking knows.
Mhm.
He
But the
knows
warning
that
already-
he knows that Rimuru just named 3 fucking primals. Like it
Like,
was
whoa, you can't just
nothing.
do that. I
Oh.
just
And he
did.
named them. He named them after cars, like they were dogs
so
or something.
great.
That's hilarious. Oh, also, fun fact: the Diablo is named after the Lamborghini Diablo. I had no idea.
Yes.
Oh, I did. Okay.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
See?
Yep. But the warning already came
Sports
too
car
late.
demon go vroom.
I had no idea.
is done.
Why you little chokes demon chokes Rimuru?
Why, you little... Ow, shit, ow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there was no point panicking about it now. Look at Ramirez and Veldora. They didn't freak out about every little thing I did.
That's because they've adapted to the fact that you're stupid.
Yeah.
Par for the course, Ray, I'd say.
Yeah, as if Rimuru would act any other way.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had it. Jeez. I mean, the first... You gotta think Veldora's point of view, too, is like,
The first thing he does when he meets a dragon, he names me, and he doesn't die.
To be fair, you named him first.
true? Oh, man.
Mhm.
There you had it. As the 3 archdemons listened on,
He
I worked
literally
them through
just
the final
named 3
stages.
Diablos.
Yep. The final
3
stages
more.
of the body claiming process.
Mm.
Muscle covered their golden frames, and in an instant, they were naked personifications of beauty. I really want a picture. The magicules kept flowing into them, clothing their bodies. Aww. The incubation capsule shattered, unable to withstand their mystical auras. Orals?
What?
Orals.
Freudian slip.
That was a Freudian slip, yep.
I could see why, thanks to me naming them. They had now evolved into demon peers. Nothing like they were before. Their power was overwhelming, upgraded to a dimension beyond all common sense. Wow, muttered Dino. Not
Posture
even
check.
old era demon.
It was Spider. Blame him.
Fuck you, Spider.
What does Spider do?
Spider says anti-posture. So wait, are we
Super
doing
fucking
posture
normal.
or anti-posture?
Anti-pop. We're relaxing, boys.
We're relaxing. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, fuck, where was I?
Slouch.
Wow.
Even old era demon lords like Carrion could take those guys. I couldn't even guess how deep they'd go down, man. Okay.
Oh wait, we have 2 posture. Lady put another posture check in the chat. Oh,
Yeah,
she
but-
put 2.
Yeah, but
Stop!
yeah, but it doesn't matter. We're ignoring Lady Chan.
Fine.
I'm gonna eat this.
Where was I?
Wow.
Good thing I'm not on hostile terms with Rimuru. Nobody reacted to him. Only Vester, who showed up later than the others, could be found in the corner whispering, I see nothing. Nothing. I know nothing. I'm not involved
I'm not
in this."
involved.
The
I
way
see
he was
nothing.
slapping himself on the head and talking incoherently made me feel a little sorry for the guy. But let's just
Yeah.
pretend I didn't see that.
Jesus fucking Christ, Rimuru.
Vester in the corner.
Like,
I mean-
all right, there's
I have
there's
nothing
like,
to do
okay,
with
here's
this.
the thing. Here's the thing. Rimuru. Sometimes there are people in anime that can't take a hint, and then there's Rimuru that's just cautiously ignoring fucking waving flags.
Yeah, this would be like coming to work one day and your boss is like, all right, bring it back, and you're just like, huh, they got a truck over there. And it's just nuclear bombs. Like wherever you work, it's
Could
just
you imagine
nuclear
me
bombs.
being-
This is your
Speak on
first day
that
on the
note.
job.
When did Amazon
no.
start selling these?
They're special order.
No, this is literally the Stanley Parable. He walked into work and realized that no one was there.
Mm.
Lovely.
Mm.
Have you
This
guys,
wrapped up my
have
work
you
for the
guys
day.
watched or seen anybody play the Stanley Parable? It's
I
great.
played
I
it.
played
want
it.
to play it. I've watched
Oh,
some
so
people
good.
play it, but
Oh, I can't wait to get the closet.
Bro,
ending.
Oh.
if you have not seen
Oh,
it,
you're gonna have
if
fun.
you have not seen it, highly recommend you checking it out.
Mhm.
Just because we've talked about her in anime church, highly recommend you checking out freaking oh god, what is her name? The VTuber that's about to graduate.
Oh,
Pickamine.
Pikami.
Pikami.
yeah.
Pikami play Amano Pikami. Her playing fucking the Stanley Parable. It's just
I watched
fantastic.
Markiplier myself do it.
Stanley Parable, Pikami, Amano Pikami playing Stanley Parable. It's beautiful.
Hmm.
It's fucking
Okay.
beautiful. I
Yeah.
also recommend checking out Pikami playing Portal. It's fucking good.
I've not actually played
Like,
Portal. I need to play that at
If
some point.
there is nothing funnier than watching Pikami play, like if you want to see somebody that speaks 2 languages and you're like, man, people who speak multiple languages are fucking smart. You're gonna watch that idea go right out the window.
Does she like mix the languages? She just can't tell which language to stick on.
She speaks 2 languages, and then you're gonna see as she plays Portal, that does not correlate to big IQ. That does not.
Knowledge is not acute to
That
IQ.
does not correlate to puzzle solving, problem solving skill. That is not.
Good.
That is not big brain gamer. Like, man,
Man.
I love Pikami. She is wholesome and adorable, but like
I liked her Winnie the Pooh home run derby playthrough.
her
Where she
portal,
called Tiger
her
or Tigger
portal
be said Tiger.
skills, her portal skills are not like A+. That's the nicest way. Tholi, thank
miss
you so much
Portal.
for the follow.
Thank you.
All right, anyway, continue on. I'm sorry.
Here's a penny.
This wrapped up my work for the day. I didn't want to drain my magic fuels all at once, so I proceeded with caution. giving names only when I was confident I had the wherewithal for it. 3 a day seemed like a good limit. Thus,
No.
the next few days
No,
were spent on
it
naming
was not
spree.
a good limit. It's just the first thing that you did was name 3 fucking primals.
Mm-hmm.
Dumbass.
What a
I
good
gave
workout.
I gave out the following names in order of strength. Moss, Veyron, Agara, Esprit, Zonda, Cian, Venom.
Why did you say that so loud?
Moss.
Moss.
Wait, is Moss the strongest or the weakest?
Guys,
What's the order?
He's the strongest.
Moss.
Oh wait, that is the lowest name. Okay.
Anyways,
Really?
I did that because of the Game Grumps. There's a whole thing where they go on creating swear words. One of the ones Danny does is just go, Moss!
All right,
Oh
Moss.
yeah, I remember that.
guys, continue.
That is a car too. Fuck me.
Testarosa's underlings were Moss and Cian. Ultima had Veyron and Zonda, and Agara and Esprit worked for Carrera. Venom, worked for Carrera,
By the way,
Wait,
these 3 primals just became her 3 leaders of the different branches
There we go.
of government.
Ooh.
Tempest.
Oh,
Yeah.
lovely. Venom, meanwhile, was Diablo's wildcard favorite. Even with Testarossa and the other 2 alone, I held command over 3 demon peers, which was an insane amount of force. But that was only the start of it. All 7 evolved immediately after I named them, stepping out of their incubation capsules like everything was normal. 2 of them had become demon peers. 4 others remained as archdemons, but seemed a little different. I can't explain how too well, but it's like the blinders had been taken off. Venom also evolved into an archdemon, greatly boosting his own fighting power. To me, it was so much of a surprise that my brain just shut off. I mean, demon peers aren't beings you see just pop up all the time. They were legendary figures, more powerful than your average demon lord, and, counting Diablo, I currently had 6 of them within my borders. Now they weren't seeming so rare to me. What was I even gonna do with all this force? I wanted to procure people strong in things like politics and economics. Could they handle that stuff?
God
I
damn
sincerely
it,
doubted
they
it,
can.
but I guessed we'd have to try it out. As I pondered this, I started thinking up names for the remaining 700. This was my promise to Diablo, and I wanted to see it through to the end. I had, as it turned out, made some miscalculations. Raphael informed me that the magicules that had already built up in the incubation capsules would be enough to name them. That was good news, just the motivation I needed, in fact, because I whipped through the whole naming process in just 2 days. Now these 700 were
Only 2
prostrating
days.
themselves before me. Most of them were lesser demons to start with, but with a name and a physical body, they had evolved into greater demons. As expected, they had all gained enough magicules to be firmly A-ranked territory, and now I had 700 of them at my beck and call.
Yeah.
At
Oh
the
my
tip of my
God.
fingers.
And so
Yeah.
now here's the crazy part. This is a whole demon army that is under the here's the thing, that is under that reports to the 3 demons that also report to Diablo. And while
Reports to
that's
him.
great and all that, that's still an army, which means that still all reports to Benimaru.
Also,
And let's not
Not that I
forget that earlier. Let's not forget earlier in this same chapter, we got a Flame Lord.
And
Flame
there
Lord.
were so many fucking magicules that were within these bodies, that the magicules had been provided by Veldora, that Rimuru didn't have to expend any magicules to name these 700.
So he could just freely name them. Like, literally.
Oh,
So do you
he
think
got
he
to-
just grabbed a
so
list of
within 2
car
days-
names just to like,
so
let's
within
see
2
here.
days, he was just Oprah Winfrey. You get a name. You get a name. You get a name. You get a name.
I mean,
Oh,
yeah.
just wait.
He
Not
just
that
went
I'm
down the
one to
list.
talk.
Like,
But
Yeah.
yeah.
the
Not
strongest
that I'm
one's
one
name
to
is
talk. Not that I'm one to talk.
but
Built Ford tough.
God damn it.
we all have to interrupt.
All right,
Yeah.
anyway.
Damn it. Not that I want to talk, but something about this screamed stat inflation to me. Some of them even looked for all the world like archdemons. Did I just have another oops moment?
Yes.
It was simply astonishing.
Oops, I did it again.
God damn it.
I mean, the first three alone, Testarossa, Ultima, and Carrera, were more than enough already. But it was too late to turn back now. Let's pretend that I didn't notice anything. That was probably the best way to preserve my sanity.
Motherfucker!
This is the problem, Rimuru. He's like, it should be fine.
Anyway, let's continue.
Sir Rimuru, I cannot contain my joy upon receiving such a wonderful name and all this force. Please allow me to continue granting you my absolute loyalty. Testarossa spoke for everyone there when she addressed me. I nodded my approval. Sure, have a blast, guys. Thinking about it, this was all Diablo's fault, wasn't it? All I did was keep my promise. I'm sure he'll educate them for me and stuff. As irresponsible as it was, that's what I wanted to think. Rimuru,
God damn it, Rimuru.
As Rimuru was attempting to escape reality, Diablo, I think I understand why you are so enamored of Sir Rimuru. Yes, amazing, isn't he? He saw us for what we really were, and he concluded that we were not a threat worth considering. Even that old demon lord Dino turned white as a sheet when he saw us. No, that was Testarossa. Fuck!
Hold on.
I thought that was Carrera.
No,
Testarossa
it's okay.
Testarossa and the other two demon leaders were talking among themselves. Rimuru had no way of knowing, but this group had zero intention at all of swearing loyalty to him when they had first showed up. Their old friend Diablo had only convinced them to lend him their powers for a little while. They had lived a long time, becoming the strongest their world had to offer, as were the demons who served them. Two of them were even defined as prehistoric by humankind, and over all those years, neither of those demons had tasted defeat even once. This was Moss and Veyron. Moss, an archduke in the demon realms, second in power only to the Origin, a spotless battle record for tens of thousands of years. Veyron, an old crafty marquis class. That's
sorry.
another car. Marquis is another car.
Yeah.
Marquis class noble, whose life spanned over 400 or 4,000 years. He had been defeated by Moss several times before, reincarnating himself each time. The other servants were no pushovers either. Agera, a viscount and a pre-modern demon. Esprit, also a viscount, who boasted a streak of victories dating back over the past 500 years. Zonda, a baron, who'd been undefeated for 300 years. Cian, another baron, with a similarly long record. Agera was a special case of demon, who'd been undefeated for 3 centuries after bowing to the force of Carrera. He preferred fighting with a sword over magic, a rarity among demons. Meanwhile, Esprit, Zonda, and Cian had, like Veyron, repeatedly resurrected themselves. They all got their starts long ago, very close to the Origin's own family tree. Venom was another special case, a demon born with a unique skill. He hadn't lived very long, but his growth and maturation were noteworthy. Diablo had rounded up this band of standout demons for his plan, and Rimuru, oblivious to all this, just casually gave them names after a moment's thought, an incredibly reckless move. As a result, every demon reborn here had obtained power beyond the natural ways of the world. They were now an unimaginable force, a great assemblage of demons feared by all. Despite numbering less than 1,000, they were an army all by themselves.
Mm-hmm.
They would later come to be known as the Black Corps. Tempest's most powerful military and a horrifying symbol of fear. And the Black Corps was born the moment they were unleashed from their capsules.
Okay, so remember Rosin? The big magician that could fire the nuclear cannon, the ultimate form of magic, nuclear magic?
Yes.
Okay, that blonde demon, Testarossa or whatever,
that's Carrera.
Yeah, a Carrera. She plays with nuclear magic. She plays with nuclear magic like it's a toy. She literally throws nuclear magic like it's fun. That was before being named. Literally, she would get bored, come to the human realm, and just toss nuclear magic around for fun because she got bored.
Oh boy.
That, by the way, is That, by the way, is Jean. That's the
Jean.
primordial yellow. That's the demon lord that Leon was talking about that he feared.
Oh.
And he gave him a name.
And Rimuru
just named
just
her.
named it. And Rimuru just named it.
Oh boy.
So it's even stronger now.
Not only stronger,
I was
not
gonna
only
say-
stronger, but imagine what degree of control it just learned.
Oh, no.
So okay, so we just went from Little Boy and Fat Man to the hydrogen bombs.
Think bigger. Think like solar flare.
Think of it like this. Think of it like this. Before we were just tossing nukes around willy-nilly.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We just gave the atomic bomb the ability to think. We just gave
And
Gave it
discriminate.
sentience.
we just gave the atomic bomb AI.
And all access to the internet.
And not shit AI, like sentient AI.
We're talking like
the
Star
little
Wars
demon
AI.
who could play God. Yeah, kind of. All right. Anyway, sorry. Keep going.
I don't know why I keep bringing up Star Wars.
There was a
references
What would
tonight.
you do with all that power?
Yeah.
There was a slight
Build a house for me.
blush. There was a slight blush to Testarosa's lily-white cheeks as she spoke in a low voice. Yes, it's so fascinating. It's far more exciting to look at him, instead of going through this cycle of destroying nations or jostling for territory with both of you. Ultima nodded. Yeah. Something tells me it'll be a lot more entertaining working in this country instead of the old grind of torturing out-of-line demons. You're right, said Carrera. Like you said, Sir Rimuru is an amazing figure. He just brushed away the coercion I threw at him, like I was a naughty kitten. Accepting him as my lord was a truly tempting proposal. And now that I've accepted his name, he's got every bit of my loyalty. I almost killed you. No, I almost killed you when you tried that, you know. Diablo was looking serious, but let it slide without major comment, perhaps realizing Carrera wasn't lying. Oh, right, interjected Testarossa. Diablo, I need to thank you. When you spoke to me, I really did think about killing you. I'm aware. You always were the type of woman, or that type of woman. But why did you accept my request at all? I thought you would keep challenging me until I convinced you. The original White that Diablo knew had an intense personality. She never She never accepted what anyone said at face value. Battles between demons tended to focus on the knowledge and technical levels of the fighters involved, and even as a demon peer, Diablo wasn't completely sure he could defeat the original White in battle. That's why he found her behavior so fascinating. Well, we are strong, as you know. Did you think there was anyone in this world stronger than us demons? No. Diablo replied with a smile. It made Testarossa smile even wider. Right? Of course not. And that's why, Diablo,
White.
I've taken... Oh, this is White. Okay. Right? Of course not. And that's why, Diablo, I've taken an interest in this master you cherish so much. Someone capable of charming one of my cohorts in strength and power. If he proved a trifle, I would have considered killing him. As would I. Heh, I'm not exactly itching to any longer, but I was planning to pick a fight with him first thing. Diablo rolled his eyes, a touch irritated. I appreciate you not causing an embarrassing scene in front of Sir Rimuru for me. But if you were actually intent on trying that... Don't worry, Diablo. You take pride in your name, and just like you, I'm tremendously proud... Oh no, this is Testarossa. Don't worry, Diablo. You take pride in your name, and just like you, I am tremendously proud of the name Testarossa that Sir Rimuru gave me. By that name, I swear my loyalty to him, and I am sure Ultima and Carrera feel the same way. Yeah. Yes, as I said before. The three girls nodded in unison. Diablo shook his head, giving them a "what will I do with you" look. Of course, I doubt the other rank-and-filers besides you Of course, I doubt the other rank-and-filers besides you three will be of much use to Sir Rimuru, but so be it. I don't want you to cause any more trouble, so I will expect you to follow Sir Rimuru's and my orders. So be it indeed. I must repay you for introducing me to Sir Rimuru. Oh, I'm in agreement too. If I can help out Sir Rimuru and dispense of you as well, all the better. Until then, I will swallow you, or I will allow you to swallow you. God help.
Whoa.
Whoa, this took a change.
Just a hard turn right there.
Whoa.
Until then, I will allow you to command me. Diablo still felt irritated, but if Testarossa and the others promised to heed his orders, he felt no further need to remain. There existed in the world only a small number of people Diablo was willing to put up with, and the girls being a part of this list demonstrated just how unique they were. And so, unbeknownst to Rimuru, the chain of command was set in stone. This is the sort of conversation Diablo reportedly had, or didn't have, or whatever, as he gave me his report. I was trying to enjoy a little peace for a change, but, oh well. And that is how we worked matters out. They are now under my command, but there's still no telling what kind of nonsense they might pull.
That's Diablo.
Oh. And that is how we worked matters out. They are now under my command, but there's still no telling what kind of nonsense they might pull. I'm sure you have little to worry about from them, Sir Rimuru. But regardless, stay on your guard. All right. What was he going on about? He's the one who brought them over here. But it was too late to rant and rave about it. I just wanted one day of peace and harmony in my life, and now it looks like I had more problems. And here I thought we had more allies now. Of course, I didn't have the slightest idea how true any of this was. And if they're under Diablo's command, they're all his responsibility anyway. What? What about the guy who appointed him? Gee, I don't know. Who was that? So I decided to just toss the problem completely aside.
What about the guy who appointed him? Gee, I don't know.
I know. I'm trying not to laugh while I'm reading it because he's such an idiot.
Bro.
It's like, no.
Meanwhile,
he's like, what? Me? I appointed him? I don't know what you're talking about.
What? What about the guy who appointed him? Gee, I don't know. Who was that? So I decided to just toss the problem completely aside.
And there we go.
Idiot!
By the way, the rough sketches, that's what the girls look like. So basically, outside of Testarossa, the other two look like children.
Yeah.
Oh,
just so
I
you know,
probably give.
So just so you know, when you were like, "Oh, I want to see the naked girls," and I'm just sitting there like,
no, I didn't know.
Uh-huh.
I thought Chelsea was at least
there
like
he is,
a mommy
officer.
figure.
Get him. Eat his flesh.
Whoa.
Tear him apart.
FBI. So FBI, open up.
Hold on. FBI, open up.
No, it's like you hear the knock. It's like, oh, hang on, guys. I gotta go answer the door. You leave the screen. And the door.
Oh shit! Hey, I just got a message from my agent. Oh shit, they're sending people. Hold on.
What would you do, like, if like just people started coming in and just started like just eating him? Like, it's just people dressed in a police costume, but they don't arrest him or anything. Just and then what would you do?
I'm just like,
like screaming like ah, like blood and like meat flies up. What would Richie do?
Oh god.
He deserves
Would he just?
I didn't know. I was thinking of something much bigger.
Oh my god.
Someone much hotter.
Look,
meanwhile,
clearly
I'm just thinking,
I was thinking of Ultima as like a big lady. You can hear it in my voice.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm like Charis.
Yeah.
R34.
Yeah. Yeah.
Richie would be thinking, who am I gonna replace Moon with? I don't know.
Replace me? Why would he have to replace me? I'm not even in anything
You're being
yet.
eaten.
I don't need to be replaced.
Yes.
You've been eaten. It kind of implied you need to be. I don't know.
I just like how they're all named after cars. I don't know why that's funny to me.
I know. That's
I didn't even realize that with Diablo.
I heard the name Ultima, and I'm sitting here thinking like.
I mean, Ultima does sound like that's what I was thinking too.
The
so
best
like,
car.
Just I love how out of all the car things and motor companies, Moss.
Moss.
I like how he's the weakest
No
one.
Toyota.
Hold on.
Moss. Not even any of like the ones that are noticeable. Just
I'm assuming
Moss.
they can't use like the like Toyota stuff like that.
I mean,
copyright.
I
Maybe?
mean, I'm pretty sure because one's named
Ooh.
Zonda. What the fuck is that
Ooh.
one named after?
Yeah,
I
but they're
wonder.
more obscure names. It seems.
Kia sounds like an actual name. So.
Alrighty, so now
Moss Motors.
Mhm.
Okay.
I love how you're like, I've never heard these car names, and then Shim looks them up and he's like, I know, they
I had
are
to look
real
them
car
up.
names. So,
Well,
I didn't even know that the Diablo wasn't
Carrera,
the
I
real
knew
car.
was a car name, but for me, I heard Ultima
Yep.
out of all of them way before everything, and I'm thinking, oh, Final Fantasy.
Yeah. Yeah.
oh,
I'm just like Zonda.
Ultima
Oh.
really is a car name.
Yeah.
No, it's just the primals.
Yep.
It's just the primals.
Hmm.
Mm.
Yeah.
I don't think the rest of them are actually car
No,
names.
no, because Moss is a Moss
It's a motor
Motors.
company.
They make
Yeah,
cars,
okay.
yes.
Motor company.
So the
So
others
all
were,
the demons are actual
I'm
car
pretty
names?
sure.
Well, he said that there's
Yes.
700 more to name. So if he's sticking with the car theme, I looked it up. It
Yep.
says that there are a little over 400 different car companies.
Yeah,
With
So
their
you'll
own
only be able to get, like,
specific
half of
the
them.
cars. So he's got-
Zonda is
Yeah.
a Pagani Zonda. It is a sports car,
So
like a
I'm-
stereotypical looking sports
so
car.
I'm waiting.
Mercedes is definitely going to be one, huh?
So
It
I'm
has to
waiting-
be.
I'm waiting for Chevy, Ford, and GMC.
Chevy. Yeah.
Right?
No, those are the buff ones. Those are the biggest
Yeah,
ones.
Ford is going to be the biggest,
Yeah.
buffest one. Is just like, you must be Ford. How could you
Yeah.
tell?
Yeah.
Ford, you built tough.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
And
Where's
he-
Prius
I'm
and all
telling you
this?
right
If we ever get to this point, we're going to make one named Ford, and he has to have a voice like
I'm-
that.
No, wait,
all
wait,
the
wait.
time.
Right now,
Hold
I'm
on.
telling you right
What
now.
about Hummer?
I'm telling you right now. There's gonna be one demon that is just fucking untouchable. There's like he's just like there's this one demon that is just untouchable. No matter what you do, you cannot hit him, and his name is Dodge.
That's amazing.
Oh,
Piccolo would be
shit.
so proud.
Dodge!
Dodge, bitch! Get out the
Okay.
way.
So who's gonna be Hummer and Prius then? I'm curious.
Hummer
Hummer
is
just
a singer.
sings to himself all the time. Duh.
Yep.
And
Prius is like
Prius is the
he's a
small
gas
one.
guzzler.
To be
tiny
fair,
one.
there's one person. There's one demon.
Hummer
there
would
that
drink a lot.
nobody- There's one demon there that nobody likes. He's just up his own ass, and his name is Tesla.
of course.
He has
Yeah, but
electric
he's really good
powers
with electric.
too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Really good with electric.
But
gadgets.
he's always up his own ass. He's
Yeah.
not just Tesla. You have to call him Lord Tesla,
No.
or else he won't
And
respond
there's
to you.
one guy
And then he
who
wants
has
to go
just
to
really
space.
long legs.
Yeah.
His name's Jeep.
Jeep. Jeep. He's really good at jumping. There you go.
Yeah.
They call him
there we go.
ATJ, All Terrain Jeep. Jeep.
All-terrain Jeep.
Yeah.
He can go
Jeep, Jeep, Jeep.
anywhere.
Mhm. And then there's one who's liked by everyone. He's the Volkswagen.
No.
His name is Buggy.
No, he is not liked by everyone.
Yep.
Volkswagen, people's car.
That
Mhm.
does not mean that he's liked by everyone. Did you not hear the?
I'm just going off the name.
Bro, did you not hear what's going on with
See it
Volkswagen
in-
right now?
No. What are
gonna
they
be one.
doing?
Oh, Volkswagen would oh boy. Okay, so a woman was getting out of her Volkswagen and some dude just some dude literally knocked this pregnant woman over, stole her car with her kid in it.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, and took off with her car. They tried to use the GPS feature. Volkswagen wouldn't do it because she did not sign like whatever waiver or whatever. So they would not let the police actually use the tracking device that was on it because of some third party bullshit. So they wouldn't actually do it until much later, and then they eventually fucking found the vehicle after the dude had actually like fucking left it, and the kid was still in there, thank God. But he
Yeah,
demanded
he
the
probably
paperwork.
realized and he was like, "Oh fuck," and then ran off.
Yeah, but I think he actually ran over the pregnant lady, like part of her.
Jesus
God.
Christ!
Oh.
What an asshole!
There's some really fucked up shit or whatever. Like I may be misremembering it, but like
Jesus.
it was really fucking messed up. But yeah,
She can sue
Volkswagen
for
did
that,
not-
can't she?
Volkswagen,
If she's
oh,
alive.
they are suing.
She better be.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say
good,
that
good.
sounds like a
But
lawsuit to me.
Volkswagen- But Volkswagen would not actually work with the authorities to actually track the vehicle so the police could catch them.
Isn't that illegal though?
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you're even if it's like no legal thing in a corporation prevents the police from being like, hey, if the police is like, hey, we need that information or we need that for an investigation, they can't just be like, no. I don't know if that,
I mean, if they have to have
like
a warrant, I know that.
Yeah, but still, I don't know. I feel like they're preventing something that doesn't protect them. I don't think, but still, that's fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're not knowingly like embedding the law or impeding the law, but
still though, but it's just
they're
like
a neutral party. They're in between the whole thing. But yeah, I can see what you mean.
Yeah, but even then, even as on the human side, being like, oh hey, a lady who drives our car has had it stolen and has her kid in there. That
Actively
could be
right now.
Yeah, like and all I could do is just tell them like to activate the GPS and let them know where it is. Fuck that. Where my money at? Where's the waiver?
I don't get paid enough to deal with this.
Yeah, we've got to have money. Yep.
Well, would that even like cost them anything though to do
money? I don't. But yeah, it's just
Monkey.
Monkey. Oh, there's also going to be a demon that like is on like the far side of like hell, and like they don't really talk to him because he's slightly annoying, but they're gonna name him Mater.
Mater.
Yeah, just Mater. Hey, what's up, Reamer? It's me, Mater.
Fast.
Zacto Mater, but without the
and he just says ka-chow a lot.
Ka-chow. They just named him David Spade.
Yes.
That's
Wait, David Spade? You
yeah.
mean that wasn't David Spade?
Owen Wilson, sorry, not David Spade. David Spade is Cusco. I forget about that. Yeah.
Wow. Those are old, so yeah.
Anyway,
that's so good. Though.
Those are old, man.
Oh yeah.
Cars
it's all coming together.
Wow.
No, the Cusco thing.
Oh well.
That's not even that old either, though.
I mean,
that's not.
Oh, that old, but it's like it's been a while since I
grew up with that, man. Fuck
yeah, me too.
Can I lower my opinion of humanity again for one day? Oh,
while singing your theme song.
All right. So anyway,
sorry. It's when he just lined up against the wall.
Yeah.
Anyway. Smash. Oh. Guys, any last minute thoughts on chapter 2?
What have you done?
The army just doubled in power.
What did you do? Now that we finally got the demon army to show up, I was waiting for this part because I was like, bro, all right, we finally got Dino here. Okay, we've got Ifrit. All right, now Diablo and the demons show up.
Which side note,
and it is the exact clusterfuck that we were expecting. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It is 100%.
What would you do with all that power, though? Like, quite honestly, what would you do if you had that much power in an incredibly short amount of time under your wing?
He doesn't fucking know. That's the crazy
What
part.
would you do?
He doesn't know he has that power.
He doesn't.
I guess that's true, but
he knows he's strong, but he doesn't know how strong. So he's like, oh, these guys, they're probably not big. They're literally the most powerful fucking demons in the fucking world.
Like, here's the thing. Here's the thing. He knows they're powerful. He just does not understand how powerful. Because even though he has like a really powerful like kind of skill in Great Sage, or I guess at this point Raphael, he's too stupid to understand how to utilize that skill properly. Because he's just so careless with it.
Honestly, he keeps complaining and saying he wants to relax. All he has to do is let Raphael take over for a minute.
Yeah, literally, just
give Raphael the set parameters and be like, "Hey, do me a favor, just play as me. I need some Z's.
Please play for a few turns."
Like, here's a volume. I'll let you take over.
Literally,
I'm taking a
let
nap.
the computer take over. That's it.
Yep.
But he's got hacks. He's got cheats. I mean, he has them anyway, but still.
Yes. Wait. Oh yes. Oh yeah. That's all coming
Yeah, no,
together.
the way it described Ultima, I was not expecting what I saw there.
We're gonna be
It's
in for some shit.
it's kind of upsetting, legitimately.
Yes.
I'm going to have to remind you that one of the girls is showing up in the movie. Diablo's gonna fight her in the movie.
Ooh,
Mm.
interesting.
Yeah, Diablo's gonna
cool.
fight the purple in the movie.
Oh. Oh, okay.
So I don't remember which one it is. That is the purple one.
Testarossa.
Testarossa.
Yeah.
Okay. So
The oldest one.
Diablo. So we're actually going to meet Testarossa. I think.
I'm
okay.
terrible with names, but since I had to read through naming them, I can somehow just keep up with them.
Is Ultima the one that's in white?
Yes. Ultima is white, Testarossa purple, Carrera yellow.
Are we sure?
Yes.
Are you sure?
I thought
Very
Ultima.
sure.
I thought.
Are you sure
Testarossa-
about that?
I thought no. I think Ultima is actually the one that's purple.
No, Ultima is white.
Really?
Yes.
Huh. Okay. Testarossa is the oldest one then.
Hmm.
Because
No, Ultima was still described as the oldest.
Really?
They're demons. They can look however the fuck they want.
He's not wrong.
Interestingly. No.
Hmm.
I mean, look at Millum, even going beyond just Demon Lord or demons.
True enough, but like, Testarossa is the purple one.
Testarossa is purple.
Not in the movie. It's Ultima that he goes up against because she is. That's the one that drawn and everything. That's the one like, but she's not white. Yeah, it's Ultima that he goes up against, but she's purple.
But she's purple.
Well, maybe they have the form change for that.
Maybe?
I don't know. That's
I
weird.
don't know.
I mean, it's
Also-
easy for them to like swap the names or whatever. It's kind of like what they do with M. Bison, Balrog, and Vega. So
True.
Okay, that's 12.
And also the Beasketeers.
that's Street Fighter though. Yeah, that
Okay.
too. So
Also, I need to go ahead and okay. So I think they may have mixed it up because look, I need to show you Volume 13's cover. This is where
Little over to the. There we go.
This is why I had it confused. Because look,
Mm.
that's Ultima. She's
Leg.
purple,
leg.
and Carrera
What?
is white-haired.
Interesting.
No. That Testarossa is the taller one, so Testarossa is white-haired.
Yeah,
Carrera's still yellow.
So did they get that wrong in their own
what
series?
What the hell?
that's what I'm saying.
Did they get that wrong in their own
Either
series?
that or they're called, primordial whatever color, but they just fuck up. They just like, I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
My hair is white. I'm purple. Fuck you.
They must have missed something when they were conveying that to the animators.
Or the illustrators too. But
No,
yeah.
because when you look at the actual art, like Testarossa is the one with that hair, but Testarossa was the purple.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah, it's weird that
That's
they
weird.
wouldn't just tell them like the one.
Either that,
Or maybe the
somebody
illustrator
messed up.
did say,
Either
but they just
that
got
or
the hair color wrong.
Either that or
I'm about
somebody
to go
messed
look
up
at the
in
book.
translation.
I want to
There
look
could
at the
something.
movie, or I want to look at the.
By the way, do you guys want to actually see what the Ranga and do you guys want to see what it actually looks like when Ranga and Gupta fuse?
yeah.
Oh heck yeah!
Cool.
Oh, that's awesome. He's like a fucking
actually-
Digimon.
All right, so this is volume 13. Welcome,
Gabrurumon.
welcome to part 1 of 3 of the war, the beginning stage.
Mm-hmm.
The prepping stage.
It's not the prepping stage. No, it's the start.
Wait,
Here.
is 13 the beginning of it, or
Yeah.
what we're in right now?
13,
Enjoy.
Oh, okay.
13, 14,
Penny.
and 15 are all the wars.
Okay, I thought you meant 11, 12, 13. That's why I said prepping.
No, 13, 14, and 15 are all the war.
Okay.
First among them had beautiful shimmering white hair, snow-like skin, and floating amid all the blinding light, elegant, vibrant eyes. Remind me of the classic Ferrari Testarossa. Okay, so I did have it wrong. Okay, my bad. Testarossa is white, Ultima is purple. I had those two switched. That is my bad.
Okay.
So that means I was reading them wrong. Shit!
Yes.
It happens.
Every time Testarossa spoke, I went like all bubbly and charmy because I thought it was purple. Fuck!
Purple.
The purple one.
Yes.
Oh well. It's late now. I'm not about to reread all that shit.
It's too late for
Nope, you will.
drama
Gotta
stuff.
go back.
Next time, we got to go back, catch up on that.
Okay.
Rectify that issue.
Although that does make sense because... Okay. So I'm just going to reread this one bit, so... Right. Of course not. And that's why, Diablo, I've taken an interest in this master you cherish so much. No, I did read that one correct, at least. Because Richie corrected me, so... Some of the others that I fucked up. Oh, well.
Okay.
Fucking names, yo. And here I thought I actually did good for once. No, I still fucked it up.
It's hard.
I was like,
Here, I'll
all
pat
right,
your
hold
head.
on. The oldest looking one is white. The
Yes.
one with the thing on the side of the hair is purple. The reason I know
And
this
the
is
other.
because I've seen Purple and Diablo fight.
Mm.
And I'm like, nuh-uh, I know that one isn't, like, no. So that one already has a voice and some stuff, so yeah.
Cool.
I'm looking forward to it, though. I'm looking forward to seeing that auto mode. No, Ultima is purple, Testa is white, says Matt.
Are they gonna make like a light novel based on the movie, or is that not gonna be a thing?
No, that's not going to be a thing.
No?
They're just going to... the
Okay,
movie should
I was gonna say.
be coming to Crunchyroll soon.
Is that movie actually out now?
The movie was out in theaters. It's no longer on theaters. When...
Oh.
They probably
is the
put it out in theaters for
slime
like 2 days in the middle of the week.
streaming?
Yeah.
They always fucking do
It
that
was
shit.
out
I
for,
hate it when they do that.
When is the slime movie streak? Where can I watch the slime?
Be careful. I'm punching.
Ah, don't
God,
punch
I'm
me.
punching.
No! I'm talking to a friend of mine.
Your face.
Who...
Yep. Sorry, bud.
The face.
Punch in the face. Sorry if you hear me typing.
I don't know
currently talking.
how you're so good at spiking your pitch like that. It's so good.
I have very good range.
It is very
Honestly,
good.
like, I don't typically sing at this range even. I kind of have to go an octave up, and I can still somewhat go an octave higher than that. And I can
Sorry, I'm
still
putting
stretch
my
a little
guts
more
away.
once I get into falsetto.
That's extremely impressive, honestly.
It's hard as shit to control.
Yeah. Oh, I bet. That's why my level of comfort is just low,
See,
low,
what's really
low, and
stupid
lower.
is
That's
Crunchyroll's
it.
like, hey, we're bringing
Lower
it to
voices.
theaters. That's
Yep.
great. When are you fucking streaming it? Where can we watch the movie streaming?
Up your ass, you can do it that way.
It's like, motherfucker, I want to watch it streaming. I don't want to watch it, like, I can't watch it in theaters. When can we watch it streaming? That's what we want to fucking do.
Or purchase it. A lot of anime movies just go straight to like Blu-ray and stuff. That's how the only way I was able to watch like Bell and like Pompo the Cinephile and stuff like that. And
Well,
Promare,
it's
I had to go buy them.
Well, I mean,
They
they've
don't
got
go to-
the
they don't go-
Konosuba movie on here,
Yeah, I mean, like,
which, by the way, I already
Yeah.
watched that.
I think Konosuba movie was funny as shit. That was really good.
So
Oh yeah.
good. It was everything I
fun.
wanted out of the Konosuba movie.
God,
I would
like Kazuma being where he was,
explosions was kind of
like,
was yeah.
if I was in Kazuma's
The
position, I'd be
villain-
like, makes no difference to me.
The villain is what sold
Just
the movie
saying.
for me.
Just saying, makes no difference to me. I'd be like, whatever, still nice.
And I mean, I don't know about that one part. Like
I'd
you're
be okay
one
with
step
that.
from perfection.
What do you mean one step? She is perfection, okay?
Oh
least in
yeah,
mine.
but it's like with that with it because there is one. Like yeah, I would probably. That's just not me.
I would.
I'm
Just
not
saying.
into that. So, but each is to their own tastes.
He said judgingly.
I do judge you, but I don't. Yeah. I don't.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just I'm trying to find out where I could possibly stream it. You know.
Would it be on like Hulu or like something else with anime on it?
Well, I was more like
Netflix,
well,
maybe?
I was Amazon Prime Video, stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
I was just trying to figure out when it would come to a streaming platform like Crunchyroll. You know.
Maybe it's too early
Yeah,
for them to
yeah,
tell.
it is.
I don't know.
That's why I was like, when? You know.
Yeah, get like a rough estimation.
Yeah, I was just trying to find out when.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know when they plan these things. That's a difficult part about that.
Yeah.
So,
'Cause
and
all I see is,
every
Crunchyroll's
company
like,
does
hey,
it differently. So,
Because all I was seeing was
Mm.
Crunchyroll's like, hey, we're bringing it to theaters. Cool. When are you bringing it to your fucking website? I don't give a fuck about theaters.
yeah,
'Cause
When can I
none of
stream
the
it?
theaters- None
What?
of the theaters around me were showing it. I can't just drive to fucking Murfreesboro and watch it. You know?
I'm a freeze, bro. Yeah,
Anyway. It's nice and all,
Hold on.
but
yes.
you know, I can't. Anywho. Guys, thank you so much for coming by. We appreciate it, but we're gonna have to go now. You guys have
Always a good
Thank you.
time.
yeah. Thank
And
you
we'll
guys
see
very
you
much for
next
coming.
week
We've had fun.
We'll see you next week for
Mhm.
chapter 3 as we dive into more of what's going on.
And
we're
we get
gonna-
to see Red's reaction to all this shit.
That's not anytime soon.
What about Leon's?
Darn.
We now have to place we now have to find a place for these demons within Tempest Society, and then get to figuring out the next step of what we're gonna do with Lubelius, because that's the other half of what's going on here. There's some stuff going on with Lubelius. Remember, we got that cultural exchange going with Lubelius. Valentine wants her goddamn orchestra trade. Bring me your damn
Yeah.
musicians. I want my music.
Mama music.
Music. All right, so we'll see you guys next
Moo.
time for chapter 3. Bye for now.
Take care, everybody. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Why?